Having a little bit of technical difficulties right now, so I might have to just keep myself in this window for whatever reason. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on into the weekly candle close for Bitcoin. As we jump on in to the cryptoverse, the crypto sphere, crypto land, crypto merry-go-round, wherever we go. So, so shout out to everyone here on the live stream. But there's a good chance. I like that there's a good chance of what we're seeing here for Bitcoin could bounce. I really would like to see Bitcoin bounce off its previous all-time high. Good chance. I like that. Audio sounds really good. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping in. It would be good to see a video from the very beginning, like start to finish downloading Binance, whatever site you're using and setting up accounts, etc. And the first trade, that would be a big one. What are your thoughts on Alpha? Okay, Lee Sharp, I'll remind myself that that's something that the people want, and I will deliver what the people want. Thank you so much. What are your thoughts on Alpha? I like Alpha. I talk about Alpha a lot. I think Alpha's going to be good. I have a video coming out where I'm going to discuss Alpha Finance, so look out for that. Do you want a step-by-step guide to get better crypto gains? Look at that right there. Ultimate way to buy and sell crypto for any country. I like that. Phenomenal. Beginners really subvert and frequently disregard the significance of technical investigation concerning a bunch of nonsense. Okay. Yeah. And we're going to remove that. Okay, so shout out to everyone here on the live stream. I'm just going to bring up Cake right here. Someone's talking about Cake lost previous support. Are you going to sell off your Cake and all this nonsense? And with PancakeSwap V2 coming out and some news coming out of PancakeSwap, which I want to cover as well, and with Bunny booming right now and just the returns on Bunny up to 500,000. Look at this, 5,000% on the Bunny BNB flip right now. Pretty tempting to get into the Bunny BNB Bunny flip that earns you more Bunny. So just something to think about right there, something to look at. I like that. Bunny BNB flip 5,000% APY. So yes, my friends, yes. Even the 394% APY still on the Cake and Bunny earn is decent. Never mind these, which are doing what they do best, which is earn more Bunny, earn more Cake. So shout out to everyone here. And Bunny now $149. So Bunny has been making a move in the last few weeks. Take a look at Bunny on CoinMarketCap if you want to know what it is. This is on my radar right here, this XCUR. On my radar, something I think is going to do some damage. It's 161. Down 30% on the month, which is nice. You don't get this. And look, it's just hitting that previous all-time high, which usually is the place for a beautiful test to the top. Like previous high, came up, came down and test the same area. Previous high came down and tested that area. Previous high came out and we tested what? These two peaks. So I could see this even just in the short, little quick technical analysis there on that box doing its thing. But let's take a look at Pancake Bunny for you guys in case you don't know. A lot of people don't. You know, this is second nature to me at this point. PancakeSwap with Cake and Pancake Bunny at $153 a coin doing its thing. And look, great, almost a double bottom like it's about to do something. And you can see on March. Okay, so I want to see on the 7-day chart here. So when we take a look, this thing, it's just, you can see it's just on a trajectory upwards. Now it went all the way up here to 151, and it would come all the way back down, 120 area, and then continue to go up to 160, which would come back to 150. And honestly, I saw this thing down to like, yeah, see, on the 6th of March, it was $64. So this thing is now just really starting to soar. And now, look, it's probably going to test this previous high for a double bottom, which is 150. This thing is growing and growing fast. The site is pancakebunny.finance, okay? These are the returns here. And this is one of the safer ones. Like, this has been running for a long time. This started at 700. I saw it got up to 380, came back down. They just did a boost recently. They said, we're going to give a boost out. That boost, I covered it on my channel and even talked about it the night of the boost. I made a video for you guys and talked about the boost. And then, yeah, look at, and they're pushing this boost out right now. So it's pretty interesting, to say the least, pushing the boost out for everybody. And this is the weekly candle close for Bitcoin. So shout out to everyone here. getting that knowledge on the weekly candle close for Bitcoin. And it closed at 7 o'clock Eastern time, so it closed about an hour ago. We'll take a look at that candle close. We'll analyze it. We'll see what's going on. We'll talk about the health of the candle close. We'll talk about the weekly candle close. And I'll say weekly candle close as many times as I can, and that will be it. Phantom has big news coming into the game. I believe it does, and I think Phantom is something that you do not want to miss. So shout out to this. Alice on Binance Launch Pool. Farm Alice by staking BNB, BUSD, and CHR tokens on Binance. Hey, buds, a heads up. This will be listed for 6 hours. Worth a look. So only for 6 hours quick can you farm Alice on Binance. It's probably over right now. These things open and then they're done. I probably missed it already. But farm Alice. If you have a chance right here during the stream, guys, jump on to Binance. See if you can farm some Alice at the BNB staking pool. Check that on out. Check that on out. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, shout out to all my subscribers, keeping me up to date all the time and giving me that information. Phantom has big news coming. Don't sleep on Phantom, guys. Please do not. Please do not. Have you started drawing the lines? Okay, check it out. Okay, here we go. You're saying here, I learned a lot, and I'm pretty new. Yeah, what's good? I was recommended here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, shout out to all the people in the trading room, too, man. A lot of good, amazing stuff going on in the trading room. If you're new, hit the Telegram link to the Crypto Lifer trading room. A lot of amazing information in there, really showing you guys some stuff. Let's take a look here at the testimonials. Okay, my first spot trade in 17 days. I sold Luna according to the hourly time frame. Thanks for your mentoring. I could take a decision on when to sell, and I got out with 2x profits. Thank you ever so much again. You were blessed. You're doing great. Hats off. A little bit more than 2x, actually. I got in at 6.8, and I sold at 15.2. Thank you for teaching us your strategy. It's not just the bull run, man. You give away more info than most crypto people on the internet. With your teachings, I'm finally getting comfortable with trading on my own, which I just started learning last month. I learned so much from you in your streams. In 2 weeks, I made 15x. I want to say a thank you to the boss. I took a one-on-one with him, and the first analysis paid off just in the right spot. I took profits, and it goes down. The guy knows. This man knows. He really knows. Crypto Lifer, thanks for the knowledge. And he shows like he sold right there, and look, boom, and it dropped. Right on the measured move. Right on the measured move. Had a great tutoring with Lifer yesterday. Really recommend it. Cheers, bro. Taking me to the next level. Super chat. Every day I'm learning something new about this world and making my own mistakes and just growing over and all. I can't express my gratitude in words. Most of all, I feel like you've given me a chance to take a shot at being able to work from home and to spend the most time with my family than I've ever had. Than I've ever had the chance to before. And for that, I can't thank you enough. I'm going to support you to the very end, and I hope to learn so much more. Thank you very much. Just so much, started watching closely a month ago. Felt confident enough to jump in last week. Already 2x my money. I feel forever indebted to the Crypto Lifer and his admins for guiding me down this path. Crypto is life. I've been following you for a while. My 30 days profit on Binance is 635%. That's 21K. We'll post a screenshot on your Telegram. You're killing it, bro. Thank you. Took profit on Phantom. 2 weeks hold on your original entry. Thank you, Lifer. Have more. Bought last night. That is up 6% in Bitcoin. I've been watching you for just a few days. Learning a lot, man. Thank you. Just finished a tutoring session with the Lifer who was really patient with my beginner's knowledge and answered a lot of my questions. I would definitely recommend it. Many thanks again, Crypto Lifer. I get a little teary, man. And this is the last one. Taking a one-on-one session with Lifer was sensational. Today I traded with so much confidence, peace. My risk management kept me chilled. Trading and scalping with everything went so well. Thank you, Crypto Lifer. Hey, man, thank you guys. Thank you guys for making this possible and making this ecosystem and everything here around us. But this is insane. This boosted really up. It's almost like impossible not to want to get into the Bunny BNB flip, Very, very tempting. I'm staying in the Bunny flip, and I'm like, damn. I should sell half my Bunny and convert it to BNB, and then get into the BNB flip. In theory, it makes sense, right? In theory, it all makes sense. Anyway, shout out to you guys who's out here on the live stream. Let's make sure. Let me post this link into the group because I don't even know if the group knows. Theta looks like it's about to make a break to the upside in an ascending triangle. 15-minute time frame. We'll take a look at that. Still holding its strong lever. What do you think about my baby ETH? Be ETH going to do something amazing in the next few weeks too, and they're going to scale it. Is your screen all messed up? Yeah, just something with my camera. Like the camera's not wanting to come in. You know what I'll do is I'll just make a new. Let me see something. Yeah, the camera's just acting funny. Like it was in the middle of doing something. I don't know what it was doing. So it's like, you know, when a bull run ends, what generally happens with the altcoins? Do they all massively drop, or do they just not do much for a while? Is it viable trading when not in a bull run? Oh, they all drop horribly, and it's nasty. And then you can begin to short a lot of things differently. Shout out to Transition. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you guys for jumping on into the live stream. Just want to see something if I can get a read here on this webcam. See what's going on with it. Okay, there it goes. So I don't know why that one hit on, but so I'll just move myself down here. And actually, why don't we can just go raw tonight. The weekly candle close, right? We'll just keep it extra. And there we go. All right, guys, sorry about that. Ooh, always something crazy. There we go. My hair is like taking a little bit of the... There we go. Okay, cool. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I can't explain everything, but... Okay, so we're looking at 1087 for Cake. Now, if we look at the 4 hour, the 4 hour still has room to go, and we see some divergence too playing out, right? A little bit of swing down. This is actually, they're trying to read some bullish divergence here. Let's see if we see it on the smaller time frames. Shout out to Andy Garcia. Thank you so much. Love the stream with Crypto Love. God bless you both. Thank you for all you do for both of us. Hey, man, thank you so much, man. Thank you for saying that. Crypto Love is the man, dude. Market is boring. Interesting. I guess when a bull run ends. Hey, man, loving these live streams. Thank you so much, Nomad70. Thank you for everyone jumping on into the live. We're going to get into the Bitcoin weekly candle close. All right, so let's go take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly candle close. We'll get back into Cake. We'll talk about, we'll just finish up Cake. Right now, I believe Cake, higher low from the lowest low. You see that? And this is how it starts to work its way on up into a new trend. Just takes a little while, just like these two lows here. Very similar idea. We're hanging out around the 200-day moving average. Things are looking okay. So I'm still very bullish on Cake. We took a look at that daily on Cake. And it can't get any really low. Like it's been pounded. Like down here, try to come up down here again. And, you know, it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before Cake begins to break its way on out and begin to and go on its next level to the way up. Now, also PancakeSwap V2. Let's take a look if we can Google that if that comes up. PancakeSwap V2. And PancakeSwap V2 is going to be big. And we'll take a look at what we see here. Right, PancakeSwap V2 subgraph on GitHub. You can see that. Current roadmap on BSC News. PancakeSwap V2 on March 4th too. This is awesome. I'm going to take a look at what we're seeing here. And this is bullish in my opinion for Cake. Okay. Yeah. I'm just joking. Love an Enjin coin. Bought it at 15 cents late last year. Just started on another bull run. Yes, it did. Okay, so PancakeSwap V2 current roadmap. The PancakeSwap team has picked up the pace, and many innovations are to come. New features such as lending market and a prediction market will be great additions to the PancakeSwap ecosystem. PancakeSwap is the most prominent decentralized exchange on Binance Smart Chain. Utilizing its automated market maker, AMM technology, it handles the hundreds of millions of dollars traded on the DEX each day. A total value locked over $3 billion across its platform makes it a top contender in the DeFi landscape. The successful formula of the syrup pools and the yield pools has kept people coming for more. This has made the PancakeSwap community a vast community that loves cake and syrup. The only thing they are thinking about is stacking them cakes. Yeah, I agree. PancakeSwap has recently announced version 2, which will bring many enhancements to the project. Emission cuts will be implemented before the V2 release. This proposal is currently up for voting, and it seems it will most likely be accepted. Suggested emission cuts. What is changing with V2? Emissions reduction, prediction markets, PancakeSwap V2, referral program. Ooh, I'd probably be one of the first people. I'd love cake and talk about cake all day long. Prediction market. Okay. Pancake is rolling out what's known as binary options. This feature will be coined as the PancakeSwap prediction market. This option system will allow users to speculate on market movements, whether the market goes up or down. The team will disclose more details once developments are finalized. Currently, the team is diligently testing the smart contracts. A nice thing to note is a percentage of the price pool will be used to buy back and burn cake, yet another deflationary mechanism to benefit the long-term cake holders. They're going to buy back and burn cake. I think selling your cake right now is like, I don't know, man. I really think cake is unbelievable. Now they have the lottery. The lottery is currently held twice a day, and it has received a fantastic amount of traction. The team has towered the ticket price from $10 cake to $1 cake, lowered the ticket price. As the cake price continues to rally to over $10, the protocol is debating a further reduction. These reductions allow more people to enter the lottery and ultimately create more winners. How are they going to do this? They asked. The price of the lottery ticket will be pegged at $1. The payout split will be charged, and tickets with one correct number can win. There you go, one correct. So, PancakeSwap recently added NFT profile functions alongside a team and point system. The community was very pleased, and there are already over 12,000 profiles created. On the release of V2, users will be able to earn achievement points through participating in IFOs, among other events. These which are initial farm offerings. These points will grant you an access to NFT packs or give users benefits. For example, users will be able to get early entry into a new syrup pool by creating a profile. You will also be eligible for airdrops of collectible NFTs. Let's show you what that is now. And it's about time I make my profile on PancakeSwap. So we'll show you what the cake say. I was about to make one too when it first came out, when it wasn't that expensive, and now it's probably even more expensive to make a profile. But you go up here and you click on this, and they're gonna ask you to make a bit of a profile right here. And you Sleepy, Sunny, Churro, Dollop, Twinkle, you pick one. I guess Sunny's got the hat on. Maybe you can't even do it anymore. Saying that I can't do it right now, which is kind of sad. Oh, you probably need, maybe it just knows, it's reading that I don't have any cake in my wallet. So you need at least one cake. And damn, I don't have the cake to farm yet. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah. I'm learning a bit of TA. When you get my time, can you tell me if teal is indicating a short-term bearish trend? I plan to watch your other videos. Just saw you were live and wanted to support. Yeah, no, let's take a look at TEL for you right away, just to kind of show you how much I love you. And thank you so much for the comment. That means a lot. Telcoin for the USDT pair on KuCoin. Let's take a look at it. I'll do a deep dive. Now I'll show you what I see, and I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at. So first thing I do when I look at a coin is I look at the overall structure of the bigger picture, right? So you can see it was down here for a long time. January 4th, started to make a big move, formed this pennant. I basically formed this pennant and said there's probably our measured move. You can see we blasted past it, and there's a funny reason that we bounced off my green line when I made this green line a long time ago. It tells me that there's some possible support at that region at this point. So I make some support and resistance lines to try to give myself a bearing of where we're at. I know I'm going to get into the nitty gritty, but I just take it easy. And I start doing my thing. Also, I can get rid of all the other stuff that I've done. So we see we have some support here at this region for whatever reason. Candle closes. We wick down. We have some wick action there. We have a bit of support right there for some reason and some there. You could bring this right to support technically. This just seems like a new line, a new level. So This is what I see happening for Telcoin at the very beginning. Are we looking at the right thing? Chainlink is so stagnant. Any ideas why? I found that some wallet is selling 500,000 Link per week, and surely that's keeping the price down. But just like the F2 pool and BTC, it's just a matter of time. Yeah, they have some big NFT news coming out next week, is what I heard on the radar. That's what I've been kind of fed to on the low. So watch out for Chainlink. I believe they're going to come out with some huge NFT news, like they're dealing with, like, I don't know, Disney or something insane. I think is coming for Chainlink. So watch out for that. Yeah, when we hit the measured move, man, and then we blew up past it, and we got even higher. And so now I look at the daily, and the daily suggests, look, now sometimes this does go up and down, which means we could just kind of do something like this and then still kind of come up a little bit and then head on down. So watch for a double top, and then you look at the 3-day. If the 3-day gives you something, 3-day, yes, has a little more momentum, but we're getting towards the end. And then you go back to the 4-hour. Now, 4-hour is telling you that we're actually pretty healthy and we're bouncing off this level. This is also a double top, though. So I'm also a pattern trader, and this is a pattern that worries me a little bit. But the 4-hour also suggests, I believe, this is what I see happening. We're at the bottom of the pattern. This is a possible place to buy. Thanks for caring and answering, man. Big respect to you. Found you because Shawnee Bitcoin mentioned you're live. I'll keep watching your stream. Bless, bro. Thank you so much, David Doe Carmo. And shout out to Shawnee BT and Shawnee Bitcoins. And this is how it works, man. Alice will be listed in 5 hours and 40 minutes, 6 a.m. UK time on Binance. You're high on Chainlink long term. I think $500. I have a video on it if you want to watch it. Just search through my videos. I have a Chainlink price prediction video, and it really, I go deep diving into that, and really, like, such a better answer there than here, because, like, I couldn't even get into the zone I was in when I made that video. But when I hone in on something, and I was going in on that. So that's something you want to watch, stay focused on for sure, is check that out. Check that out. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you guys for being here all the time, every single day. We never miss a day, and we're going to continue to pump this channel to 10K. We're going to go to 10K. I am going to force 10K. 10K subscribe. I am going to force it. I am going to will it. I'm going to do everything in my power for the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks to 10K. 2 weeks to 10K. That is the plan, guys. 2 weeks to 10K. All right? Say it again. Say it again. All right, so Telcoin. I think it's going to do this up and down and then continue to the upside one more time. I think it's got one more leg in it before the daily kicks in. So, yeah, I believe Telcoin can get all the way up here. Past that penny to about, I think it can go almost 100% from here. Almost to, 14. I think it can do a little under 100%. It looks like it's like a 90, 95, something like that. Let's take a look. How good my estranged math is from that moment. 88, 86. Yeah, I figured it wasn't going to almost be that high. 10K, come on. We'll pass your channel on to friends. Thank you so much, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Can you check out Mana? Yes, I can. Hey, Jesse, you want to jump on the live? I could send you a Zoom link and bring you on in, and we could do like a back and forth thing. You just let me know, man. You let me know. Kind of cool. You could talk about some of the coins you're interested in, some of the calls you've made, because you have some good charts. You just let me know if you ever want to do that. I think it would be cool to have you on. So, okay, so Telcoin, man, I see this coming all the way up to about, I see this still going up. One more leg. Look at the 4-hour for you, looking pretty nice. We may double bottom up here, so we'll come up, we'll come back down. I think we could test the bottom of this triangle one more time after this, form a double bottom, and then rip on up out of the pattern. Yeah, 1 hour suggests a similar thing. Like it's going to push up a little more, may double bottom here, and then come back down, slowly go sideways, and then we'll make our way out of the pattern. But this is actually a really good place to get into Telcoin at about 0076 right now. Honestly, like really nice place, in my opinion. Make a quick 100% Telcoin. Let's take a look at the BTC pair. Tel BTC. Only on KuCoin too. BTC pair looks not too bad as well. A little more staggered, a little more down. Did more of a retracement. Coming to that 200-day moving average, pretty close, but we're making a flag. We all know this beautiful bull flag. We've seen it many times. Okay. So this is a bit of a cup and handle. You can see that eventually broke to the upside, and now it's continuing. Great content. Can you look at 1 inch I've been waiting for a pump. Yeah, we'll take a look at 1 inch, to say the least, right? 1 inch right there on my radar. We'll take a look at 1 inch for sure. Not tonight, bro. I am zooted. I love you, Jesse. I love you. I love you. You're the greatest, man. One of the greatest, one of the realest people, one of the most realist people I've ever met. Jesse B. Jesse Jungle, man. Must have been my brother in another life. So there we go. 72% going up. Telcoin BTC. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour wants to come, man. Wants to do its damage, but the 1 hour says we want a little more pain. Or actually, we could flip up here. I'm pretty bullish on this overall. Still think ETH is going 20 plus. Yeah, guaranteed, man, without a doubt. No, I have so much faith on ETH. Have you seen what's going on with ETH? I got to do a video on EIJ 1559 and all the amazing things that are happening for ETH. So why ETH is going to pump and do some amazing things. How long do you plan on holding Reef? Probably till June or July, something like that, you know? Then I may abandon it and move on to something better. Who knows? But yeah, definitely till the end of May. Definitely as alt season begins to progress, right? And I see more movement. So Telcoin, all right? All right, let's get into 1 inch real quick, just because we're there. So I'm telling you, man, Telcoin could come right down, kiss the 200 day. Just the only thing that worries me is this high 1 hour time frame. And the daily actually is pointing to the downside, could double top up here. So the daily's not in our favor yet either. That's why I'm trying to think this next little pump to like 14, it's going to be like this. See on the daily? It's just going to be this little pump. Now on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, it's going to look beautiful. It's going to be a big pump. And then we're going to, I think after that, all time frames, daily, 1 hour, you know, they'll all be overbought and we will roll down. And then I think it's going to come back down to this area. So I believe you can run this up to about, on the Satoshi level, to 229 Satoshi, make about 72% of your Bitcoin. Sell. I would at that point, I would definitely sell Telcoin up there. Can you analyze Digo USDT? Let me get to 1 inch from my paying customer, David Yoshida. Thank you so much for stopping by and asking about a coin. I really appreciate it, man. So 1 inch, man, still in my buy zone as a complete trade. And I'm going to remind people that 1 inch is still in the buy zone, all right? Battling these higher lows as it makes its way up through a new trend. So shout out to anyone who thinks that 1 inch is going to the moon, because you're on the right page with me, and 1 inch is going to the moon. Do you see the overall crypto market cap surpassing 10 trillion this year? It is 1.8 trillion now. Do you think XRP is a lost cause at this point? I don't think XRP. Okay, those are two weighted questions. All right. Now, Bitcoin, right? In the last bull run, we got to 1 trillion in all the assets. The whole market got to 1 trillion. We've almost already doubled that right now, right? We almost already doubled that. So when I think back on where we were then and where we are now, the only thing is Bitcoin gobbled up, like in the last one, right? I think Bitcoin was 500 million. At one point, it was $200,000. So it was like about $400 billion, right? And then the alts made up a lot more of the you know, now Bitcoin's sitting at that 1.2 trillion, and the alts are only, you know, what? That dominance. They're only 40%. You can even see by the, you know, just dominance alone. So we're just seeing, you know, Bitcoin really taking a bigger chunk. When will it give up a little move? We never know. But look, this is a cup with this is a giant cup and handle, my friends. And this has a very big target for 1 inch. So right where 1 inch is sitting is beautiful. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour even. Low, came back down. Looks like it's coming for like a lower low. A higher low, I mean. Like it doesn't want to come all the way down. And I believe it's curving to the upside. And that's very bullish for me on the 4 hour. To me, 395, anywhere, I told you guys, and I've been saying it for 3-4 weeks, and I may sound like a broken record. 380 to 410, you know, even 434, to me, you're late at that point, you know, because you didn't listen to me. But anywhere down in this area here, 310, if it dips to 370, if this triangle opens up a little bit and I'm a little wrong and we end up doing this, and there's a little more in there, get in there, man. I actually would rather lower my buy zone to this, lower the stop loss a little bit to like anything below 340. I'd get a little worried at that point. I don't think we should be getting that low. But this is where I see it, man. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is curving up and ready to rock. MACD also has a beautiful move. The MACD is the moving average convergence and divergence. It's the algorithmic, logarithmic watching the price, oscillator that watches the price. It understands how much momentum the price has. Also, I like to see when the RSI is in a bit of a, in a falling wedge, so to speak. And we see this RSI is in a bullish pattern, breaks up 68% of the time. We see that the stochastics are pointing up. Now we throw in the daily. We try to look at the daily. To me, the daily wants more too. And we came out of this giant, long consolidative move here. And to me, it's also a bull. We go to the 1 hour. I always tell you guys, buy into the bull. Trust the bull pattern. When you see a bull, trust the pattern. Hello from the UK. Let's go, Mr. Wizard. Thank you. Shout out to Lewis. You guys are amazing, man. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Unbelievable on a Sunday night for the weekly candle close. So we take a look here too on the buy zone. Take a look here on the buy zone. And you can see this is in a beautiful bowl, man. And this is going to bounce and break its way on up out of this bowl, man. It's only a matter of time. It might even make a cup and handle, man. And if it does, we would be so lucky, wouldn't we? So even if it gets up here and it starts to come back down and it tests 420 again after going all the way to 5, it's making a cup and handle, and I'm just going to ride it on out. Shout to every single one of you guys who are giving me the super chats. Unbelievable, man. Great content. Can you look at 1 inch for looking for a pump? Yeah, man. It's been a while. Thank you for caring and answering, man. Found you because of Shawnee. Yeah, okay, cool. And just making sure I'm not missing. Hello from the UK. The super chats aren't showing up on the stream. Oh, yeah. There we go. Bam. Shout out to Jesse B donating 5 on the super chat. Probably was an older one, though, right? I think these are older ones now. Actually, I can replay the right ones. So, yeah. Here, we replayed this one. Yeah, there's one. The Karma. Maybe I have to reset the connection. So because now it's going to run through every single one that ever happened. Anyway, shout out to everyone donating the super chats. Thank you guys so much for coming on into the live. And thank you for giving us that love. Where are you streaming from? Streaming from Massachusetts, from the United States. From the United States. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Let's get into the weekly candle close. Wow. Okay. So the weekly candle close, man. Let's take a look on the weekly chart. And we're going to look over at the weekly candle close for Bitcoin. Okay. We're going to compare it to the last few weeks. We're going to see the health of the move. We're just going to feel out where we're at on the weekly. Look at these giant weekly candles. Okay. Hit auto, sees what it shows me. And wow, what a run we've been on, right? Look at that. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 weeks. And of those 24 weeks, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tough ones. 5 tough ones. 19 weeks where we were walking on air, where your investment felt great to be in, right? I mean, that's just a blessing on anything in life, right? And look, we broke that all time. Like, look at this old chart we used to sit on and talk about all the time, guys. Remember? And guys, when I started this channel and when we were going over Bitcoin when we went over Bitcoin every day, I was drawing this pattern and telling you this just looks just like a regular old bull pennant. You know, the more you get into the patterns and you play and I was just like, I think this pennant's going to break out. It tells me that Bitcoin's going to like 28,000, 26,000. I used to say it all the time. And like, boom, man, we did exactly that. Like, so trust your pattern trades. Pattern trading is literally the key to projection. You know, Wax looks like a similar chart to tell. Yeah, Wax is hot right now. Thank you for jumping on Wax and talking about Wax. I'm going to talk about some coins that I think are really big right now. I got a bit of a whiteboard going on here, and I keep adding. People are hitting me up and actually giving me some good stuff. this Ecomi thing is hot. It's going to keep continuing to the upside. It's one of the biggest plays in NFT right now. If you're late to it, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I heard about it last week, but like I hear about it and I'm like, you almost have to make a move the second you hear about these things because people start moving that fast. Look, it's up 100% today now. All right, up 100% today at 0.006, not even a penny yet. OMI. When I looked at it just an hour ago, it was only up like 30%. So, and from all-time low, it's up 18,000% from November 4th. You can only get this on Bit4X, Bitmax, Crypto.com, OMI. All right, Ecomi. I believe you can get it on Uniswap as well. Pretty sure you'll be able to find it. But Ecomi, it's on the Go chain. Interesting. You may not be able to get it on Uniswap, honestly. Yeah. And what's trending again? Enjin coin back up in the mix. It was $2 last time I seen it, up to $2.56. Enjin coin just continuing to go on a tear. Unbelievable. What is trending? Decentraland. Remember Mana? Last time we were looking at Mana was what? 111. Okay, it's back to 106, doing its thing. Jesse B asked for Mana. Can you go over Mana, BTC, right? Let's check Mana out. Well, actually, let's look at the weekly candle close. Let's do our thing for Bitcoin for a second. I get carried away a little bit. I don't think Chili's will stop anytime soon, even if 5,000% in a short time. Big NFT play. I agree with you, man. I totally agree. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. So here's the deal, though. Bitcoin broke all-time highs, broke back up. Now it's testing. To me, that's just a catalyst for a big jump. Like, that's where things break. See, the last time we were here was something like this, too. Like, previous highs, 12,000. We had to have a plate. We had to fight it. We fight it, and we were gone, you know? Previous high right here, 20,000. And we fight it a little bit. We fight it. We come back down, and then we're gone. And so you could take this right here. And that was also, look, a double bottom. Right? If we looked at it like it was the 1 minute, like, can you believe this is Bitcoin's whole life right here? This is Bitcoin in a lifespan? Like, it's just nuts to me. Oh, the USDT pair. So it's longer than that, but you guys know what I'm saying. And if you stay tuned, I'll give you a little bit of a logarithmic view, which I've done before, but not all the time. I'll show you something that really will blow your mind, guys, and really change your perspective on a lot of different things. So stay tuned for that, too. Thoughts on Matic. Didn't really move much with Binance listing, Coinbase listing. You know, I mean, a lot of people knew about it beforehand. So to me, it just got that, you know, pre-pump, in my opinion. What the heck is going on with Holo? Just entering on altcoin season. Every day there is a new micro cap pumping madly. Yeah, well, I got into Holochain. I'll be honest, like, I have proof. I bought a Holochain a long time ago. Are you ready for this? Here's my hot coin trade right here. And I bought the hot coin right here on October 17th of 2019 at 12:46 p.m. I bought some hot coin for Bitcoin, and I said, you know what? This thing will moon in the next bull run. And I left it there. And now it is 7x'd or more. And Hotcoin's continuing to go on a run. And you know what looks a lot like Hotcoin is Win. And Win will make you some serious money. It's a very, very small coin. So it can move pretty fast. So we'll take a look at Hotcoin. We'll take a look at Win. These are something you put a few $100 on. You let them run, guys. They don't even have to have a use case. You don't even have to know anything about them. Hotcoin continuing to rip now. Yeah, it's up 75% again today. Hotcoin now, let's take a look if it's time to take some profits on Hotcoin. I got to stay on the weekly candle close. I got to stay on the weekly candle close. So nice, beautiful candle on the weekly. Let's take a look at the high, lows. Let's just take a look at this beautiful weekly candle close. Next weekly candle close is in 7 days, right? So we closed. This is it right here. This is the weekly candle. And it opened at 50,959. The high was 61,844. Beautiful high. Beautiful high. And the low was 58,700, and it closed at 59,000. No, and it closed. And it closed at 58,968. So it's funny. It closed kind of testing previous highs. Right there. It closed at like the test of the previous high. And I said, you know, I hope when we went all the way to 62,000. I said to everyone and to myself, and even you heard me on the live stream, I said it would be beautiful If we could just come back down and test this area one last time. I said if it did, that would be my entry for the biggest long of my life. The biggest long ever. Like, I would long Bitcoin right here. And look, the 4 hour is ready to rock. We're seeing this pattern ready to do its thing. We're in the falling wedge on the 4 hour, right? Could break to the upside. Let's look at that 1 hour to kind of get an idea. And yeah, we bounced right off of that level like we should. Everyone and their mother made a big call right there, because all you had to do was put basically a stop loss down here. And if this didn't hold, you could say, okay, well, support's not going to hold, and that's a bigger story we can start to make. And if support does hold, that's the beginning of a whole new era for Bitcoin. And like, this is basically like Bitcoin starting all over again at this fresh new place. And I really like seeing this. So what I'm thinking for Bitcoin right now is the 1 hour looks beautiful. 1 hour looks beautiful. So let's make a call. I want to go to the smaller time frames to get some structure, just for some structure, just so I can see some pattern structure. And to me, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say it broke out of the pattern, but it broke back into the pattern. That's what's going to make the most sense to me. Okay, and then the 15-minute is pointing up, broke back up, and I believe it's starting to break out of this pattern. And you can see the 200-day moving average is interacting with the bottom of the pattern. We talk about that. Even if I know we talk about it mainly on the 4 hour, and that's where you want to see it, but it has confluence and moves. So it looks like Bitcoin is gearing up for a move to about 65,000. From, I think Asia is waking up and realizing that this is their chance. I believe they bought the bounce right off of here, because that was it. The weekly candle closed and we got the bounce. Funny, the next week starts to move very, very nice. So, and we closed above all-time highs, above the previous all-time high. We didn't close below it, right? There's our previous all-time high, and we clearly closed well above it on the weekly. So, I am bullish on Bitcoin right now for a trade, actually. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily, I believe, could double top up here, and it looks like it's rounding up for a new move. And to me, I've seen some big moves out of Bitcoin, even when these stokes are this high. So that's okay, and I'm going to let that run. So it tells me we're okay on the daily. I'm going to take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour could double top up here, and that's the only thing. Maybe we could see a double bottom, but I like that we bounced already. I'm going to use that as confluence. We're also bouncing off the 21-day moving average. I'm going to use that as my next bit of confluence. I think that last little dip was it. I think tomorrow morning you wake up, and we're starting our way, probably either dealing with this wick here, or we're above this wick, ready for our new high, breaking the 62,000 area. So I believe new all-time high is coming probably tomorrow. I really do. I really do. I'm very bullish on that idea. And also the 1 hour suggests that we're saying the same thing together. Looks like tonight while we sleep, Bitcoin will be doing some damage. So this is a call for Bitcoin right here. Okay? This is a call for Bitcoin right here on the 1 hour chart. So shout out to everyone who's looking at this, taking a look. Bitcoin on the 1 hour, looking pretty nice. I may be going into a trade for Bitcoin right here on the 1 hour, so we'll take a look at that. Let's see here, actually. I bet $100 with 32x leverage, or $200 with 32x leverage. I like what I see for this. So we'll see if we have some extra coin. We have any extra coinage here. Let's take a look. Sell a coin for a move, for a moon bag. Let's take a look. Yeah, I got some random stuff just lying in my account that just been sitting there doing absolutely nothing for a long time. Honestly, for a long time. Wow, $866 from $100 investment would turn into $866 for Hotcoin, continuing to take a rip, take a bite out of crime. That's insane. Wow. If anyone took the virtual collect too, that's up to 95 cents. It's still playing with that dollar, but I'm telling you, once it breaks a dollar fully, it's gone. So I really want to make a call here. Yeah. So here, smart trade. What I'm going to do is I use 3 commas. I don't know about you guys, but I use 3 commas to do all my stuff, all my business here. And what we're going to do is we're going to sell some Chainlink, because I left 2 Chainlink, and I'm not saying it's the best idea, and I wouldn't suggest you to sell your Chainlink. I have a huge bag, and it's all kept nicely somewhere away. But right now I'm just going to sell a few Chainlink to create some revenue, okay? So I can open up a Bitcoin futures trade, because I like what I see right now for Bitcoin, and it's looking very, very bullish. And to me, it's like kind of the trade. It's kind of the easier trade to make. Not easy. I'm not saying nothing is easy in this game. I shouldn't say that. But to me, it's the trade. It's the trade of the night. And yeah, and I'm not making a big one. I'm going to put about I'll probably put about 120, 130 bucks in at 32x leverage. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Okay. If I'm even so lucky to do so. Let's take a look at the chat, see what's going on with you guys. Yo, Lifer, shout out to Klufon, SHR, market green, possible correction is coming. How's Terra Luna doing? Dave, never stop asking. That's how you learn, my friend. The moving average, what do they mean? 200 day, 500 day? Now I stop asking. Appreciate you. Do you expect a bear market up to the percentage levels of 2017? 80% down. All right, let's go back. Feeling I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home, and the lights all went out in Massachusetts. Is that a song or something? But yeah, it's likely for Enjin price to reach $10 by the end of 2021. I think more than that. I think well above that. Come on now, $50. Like, let's get serious. WAC looks like a similar chart to Telcoin. I believe it is. I'm expecting Enjin to do $8 to $8 this year. The sleeping coins will wake up and Enjin will go to bed. I think Enjin Coin will go way above $8. Come on now. You think this is a good buy? I do. Yeah. I think chills will stop anytime soon. Yeah, I believe you're right. Yeah. What the heck is going on with Holo? Just entering on all coin season. Yeah, it's blasting. Thoughts on Matic? Didn't really move much with the Binance listing. I mean, the Coinbase. I do expect a bear market. Irish, yeah, I believe there will be a bear market. They could just arrange together and sell and game over. Even with the big players buying billions and holding. No, I still believe that there'll be a bear market. Yes. You got to take profits where you're at, no matter what. You got to take profits where you're at, no matter what. Can't wait for the big 100K breakthrough. Psychological barrier. It will be a big deal. After that, I feel like we're gone. I believe, too, the moving average, what do they mean? 200 day, 50 day? Now I stop asking. Appreciate you. The moving average is basically they're logarithmic averages. This is the moving average. This is a moving average. So it's basically saying if it was the 200 day, it's 200 days. It's all the price added up and then divided by 200. And it gives you where the price should be on average, right? So it's just judging where the average price likes to go. And what happens is the price likes to touch it and leave it. Touch it and leave it. Therefore, it creates the average. 21 is bullish once it breaks above moving averages. Whenever we're in a bearish sign and things aren't going well, like look at Bitcoin right here going down. See the 21 crosses first, then the 50. We call this a death cross when the 50 crosses the 200-day moving average. That's also, and then wait. And then we have a golden cross here where the 50 crosses the 200-day. On the 1 hour, it's not a big deal, but you see that on the daily or a bigger time frame, and it means a long time of pain. You just expand this idea. This was days of pain, and then we make it back up. So as long as the 50 is above the 200, extremely bullish, right? Extremely bullish. As long as the 50 is above the 200, as long as the price is above the 50-day moving average, extremely bullish. And right now we're kind of dipping below. We're about to break above it again. So I like this. I also have something called Trend Watch. I'll take a look at this. This is pretty interesting. This will blow your mind. I'm going to give you guys a quick little gem here. And I bring this up a lot on the channel, but, I don't know how many people really listen to it, but it's pretty interesting. So check it out. Trend Watch, all right? And you can use the 4-hour, the daily, whatever time frame kind of suits you. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to get the weighted moving average, but you're going to make it the 144-day weighting moving average. 144-day weighted moving average. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little crazy trick here, and you could use it on almost any time frame. Really, it tells a bigger story, but the smaller time frame, in my opinion, the better. Right? So you can see when we're very bullish, we tend to bounce off this, come up. And right now we're about to touch it too, and look, we bounced right off of it yet again. That's a sign to me that we're probably going to go up again to the upside. You see that? Now, if I go down to the 1 hour, I'll show you. When Bitcoin crosses this, it's time to short. And look, Bitcoin crosses the weighted 140-day moving average. Boom, we go down. Down. When Bitcoin goes above it, look, it's time to long. Nice long too. That would have been 40,000 all the way back up to 52,000. Beautiful long. Take some profit. So this thing will really show you, and it shows you bigger moves too, smaller moves, but look, down, we cross it, we go down. We cross it, we go up. We stay above it, we're bullish. We cross it again, we go down. So you do not want to cross the 100-day 44 moving average on the 1 hour. You know, usually spells at least some, at the very least, look at this downside, 47,000 all the way back down to 46,000. At least about, you know, about 3-4% loss every time or more. There was a little wick. That was more of a bounce. So when we bring this up, we're very bullish, man. And we just touched it recently. You can see the last time we just touched it here, we had a big leg up. There was 1 and 2 legs. We're at the beginning of the second leg up. So with my analysis of the weighted moving average as well, which is very similar, you know, with my own little unique thing here, not many people talk about. This is also very bullish to me. Very bullish. Okay. I'm going to throw another little trick here. This trick is the 50 day on the 1 hour. And I'm going to show you a little trick to the 50 day on the 1 hour as well. These are just little added tricks. Now watch this. You could just trade with these. This is the 200-day exponential moving average and the 200-day moving average. Okay. They cross together. Okay. And you can see things start to get bullish. And these really don't matter. They kind of flip and nimble, but it's more bullish when the 200 moving average is above the 200 weighted exponential moving average. You can see that's when really things start to cook. But where do things cook really? When we come and we bounce off the 50-day moving average. And I'll look at this in the 1 hour the most. It's really beautiful. So there, we come down, we bounce, boom, big move. We bounce, we bounce, we bounce. We're about to bounce off the 50-day moving average, guys. We're getting close right there. Bounces happen to occur. Look, bounce, bounce. I think these are going to come pretty close in a little while. And it takes a bit. Like, I think we're right here. See in the middle here? And I think we still have some sideways upward movement. We're going to touch, and then we're going to really blast off. So very bullish in my opinion. Very bullish in when I go on the outskirts of my other tools and things to look at. Bitcoin's very bullish on this weekly candle close. So shout out to everyone who stayed here for the weekly candle close. Yeah, pretty awesome. Do you think now is a good time to enter Reef? I want to buy on PancakeSwap, but fairly new to the TA. Thanks, Lizzie May. Possible correction for alts is coming. Bitcoin dominance looks very bad for the alts, in my opinion. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, and let's take a look at Reef once we get there. Cody is in a cup and handle. We'll take a look at that. So let me write these down so I can remember to get back to them. Cody. And then also you asked for Reef. And someone asked for Reek. R-E-Q. Right? Okay. And another asked for Cody. So Cody, Reef, Requiem. We'll take a look at those. Let's keep it moving now into Bitcoin dominance. Okay. So here's the deal. Bitcoin dominance. This was in a bit of a, in my opinion, a bearish bull pennant, right? But now it is starting to break out of the bull pennant. We could try to put it in this thing and say it's in this strange channel. But to me, no, it broke out. Like it did break out of this descending triangle. Not a good sign at all. And I showed you things look very bullish for Bitcoin. So it looks like things are going to get a little, it's possible. It's possible. Let's go back to the oscillators and take a look at what's going on the bigger picture here. So the 4 hour though is suggesting that, yeah, you know, we're low, but we could curve back up and lack of momentum. Also touching the 200. You're right. This is starting a new trend to the upside. I don't like saying this, but it's telling me that it's possible this is going to come up to the upside a little bit. If this continues up, alts will be hurt. Let's look at the daily. Now the daily is suggesting that it will get a little bit of a spurt, but the daily's saying, no, man, we're oversold. We are oversold. And the last time we were oversold in the daily, we had a nice little run to the downside. So I think we chop up from the left a little bit. I don't think we get above 63.34. I do not want to see us break this limit. And if we get above there, our next level is 64.23. Be watching this very closely. I'll be updating it every morning for you guys. I do every single morning. If you're new to the show, every morning I'm on at 9:30 to 11:30 in the morning. And we go over Bitcoin dominance, total 2. Then I take everybody's tickers. Then we go over the news. And it's kind of a fun thing. It takes about 2 hours, and I'm online every single morning. I show a bunch of techniques that I use to get into trades. I show how I find divergences. We get into really where to get into a trade and how. We break it down every day. What is you see what's going on with the current cycle, because you'll see a lot of patterns exist a lot. Hope Elron will have another run. Pretty stagnant for a few weeks now. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. That whole sector's been stagnant, but it'll pick up. It'll pick up. And Elron will make your face melt. Believe me. Elron will do some damage. What do you think of Wax? I love Wax. I was looking at Wax when it was 3 cents. when it first came out. And 18 months ago, Wax was on my radar. I used to tell people, hey, take Wax. I like Wax. Wax is a nice call. So Bitcoin dominance on the daily isn't too scary. The 3-day is also getting pretty high too, which tells me enough is enough. Okay. The 4-hour wants to come up. So let's wait for that 4-hour to come up. We might have a little bit of pain in the alts, and then we're going to get a huge run. So we're going to have to wait like 4 days for this to come up. And then I'm telling you, man. So let's think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So by Thursday, Friday of next weekend, and next weekend, it looks like we're going to start a serious alt rally. And what will that be? That will be a week from now. It's the 14th. It'll be, yeah, but the 21st of March, it will be the first day of spring, right? March 21st, the spring equinox. And that'll coincide with the beginning of alt spring. And it's pretty weird how the two things are kind of coming together on the same calendar cycle. But I'm telling you, this stuff is real. And this stuff is insane. So look into that. I know I'm nuts, but you know what I'm saying? It's pretty insane. Pretty insane. Okay. So let's see what's high right now. Yeah, you're right. The market is a little low right now. Not a lot of stuff. EVX starting to make a move. Dodo starting to do something real quick. Dodo finally making a big move out of this low period. So watch Dodo in the DeFi space. And, you know, it finally got sold off from airdrops, whatever people got, double bottomed. Looks like it's really starting a new, fresh place. When would you understand the alt season has started? What's the hints of indicator? I mean, the alt season has already started, man. Are you out of your mind? That question worries me, you know? You mean like when we get back to normal? I mean, like when that 4-hour gets low. You know what I'm saying? When the 4-hour gets low. When would you understand the alt season has started? I mean, the alt season is here, dude. Like, don't you see how many coins are flying off the chains like every 5 seconds? My last question, could you look at VGX? VGX. Want to add to my position and set some limit orders. New subscriber, by the way. Watch your videos instead of Netflix last night. You're a gem of a crypto YouTubers. Thank you so much, Lizzie May. The fact that you watched me over Netflix. Eat your heart out, Netflix. All right, so now you've buttered me up a little bit. There's no way I can't answer your question. So, guys, you can either super chat me or butter me up. I mean, Lizzie May did a damn good job. So, let's take a look at VG. Let's look at both your asks here now. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at Reef. We'll take a look at Reef right now. See what's going on with Reef. One coin continuing to just boom. Look at this thing on the 4-hour. And look, this is why we get into cup and handles. There's your cup handle, boom. We even had one right here. It said watch one. Balancer about to break that all-time high, which it did, and now it's gone. I see this going all the way up here. Balancer up to 72. It's only at 56. Just to broke that all-time high. What happens when we break all-time highs? Boom. They're going to follow what Bitcoin did. Remember when we broke that 20K? We were gone. We were gone. Altcoin exploding well away from the moving average. I mean, to me, it's like I feel like you gotta take some profits there. Like we're right here where we were last time. And look, then we went through this long consolidated move. You know, we're up here so high in this moment. Interesting. Makes one think it would be a nice profit-taking opportunity. But wow, we're pointed down on the daily. Looks like we're resetting already, but ready to rebound. 1 hour, 1 hour, I mean, interesting. Would be where I would take profits, I'm telling you right now. All right. Talk about Alpha Finance at 150. I really like where we're at. It's in the cup and handle, hit this bit of a cup coming out of the wedge, so watch that. Let's take a look at Reef right here, USDT pair. Reef pumping again, guys. Reef on a tear right now. So Reef is on a move. Wow. Actually, wow. I didn't notice. Reef is pumping as we speak. So look at Reef on the 4-hour. Lack of bearish momentum completely right there. About to break this previous local all-time high. Then it's got to break this old high here at 5.7, and we are gone. Oh, actually, no, I forgot. Reef was at 30 cents on this wick. So that's what I like about Reef. Actually, I forgot that it has more room to go. And you can see it's in this cup and handle, and it continues to the upside. And once Reef breaks this level here, this resistance at 52591, which you can see it's having a little bit of an issue with right here. Once it breaks this resistance, it's gone. So just watch for Reef to break through, and I think it's about to. I mean, because the 4-hour has a lot of momentum on that stochastic. We are a little oversold here now, finally on the 1 hour, telling us that we may cool down, which sucks. We may come back down and test this area now. But I think this is a beautiful time to get into Reef. Look, double bottom to the upside, double bottom to the upside. This is another double bottom that broke out. And now we're forming this new channel here for Reef. And if you watch me, I made a video about Reef, enough to put my channel name on it, you know, because I had a feeling that Reef was about to do something amazing. And look at Reef. It's probably in this pattern, and I believe it's going to make its way up to the top of this pattern. All the way up here to 5.7. Does it come all the way back down? Now, I hope the pattern is more like this. Right? This would be a lot cooler. Something like that. And it comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down, makes its way out, and then it makes a rising wedge. So looking for Reef to project into this rising wedge. Could it form another cup and handle? Slightly an idea there too. So we're watching Reef though just slowly break away. I was telling you guys to get in Reef here when I was telling to get into Reef, there was so much doubt. People were saying the guy who created Reef was a scam. I don't know. There was just a lot of doubt, man, and a lot of like people listening. You know, I learned that a lot of young subscribers, they get in and they start reading the news to find stuff. I don't read any news, guys. Like, yeah, I know when a new project's coming out. I look at the devs. All right, if that's news to me, I look at what what the dev is, the development team, and I make sure that they're active on GitHub. I make sure they're on their Twitter game. I follow them on Crypto Differ. Check out this site, Crypto Differ. If I can even type. Whoa, that hurt my ears. So Crypto Differ, right? It's an amazing site. Cryptocurrency news, top 15 main. Look, linear AMA recap. They have AMAs with all these different people. So you can find out what's going on. Title recap, Polka Foundry recap, right? And this is really where ZK Swap, Bitberry. This is where you find out about new Razor, Jigstack, Props, which is really starting to move. People talking about this a lot, this PROPS. This is getting a lot of traction. I'm seeing it a lot. Stone, which I don't know anything about, on my radar now. Nimbus, Bosagoro, Alien Worlds. Let's take a look at Alien Worlds because that's something I like. I believe that's NFT related. I believe it's like, to me, it's got to be something like, I don't know. They don't have it here. Let's take a look if we can find it on CoinMarketCap because there's a chance we can't. There's a chance we can't. Reef is going to run once it breaks that local all-time high. Oh, it's gone. Crypto Quant showing whales are selling BTC. Maybe time. Wow, a lot of... hold on. Could you look at VGX? Let's look at VQX as well. I just want to see if Alien Worlds is on here, though. Let's take a look. It's Alien Chain. It's probably not the same thing, though. Yeah, untracked. No one even knows what this is yet. Look at this, though. Gronk Super Bowl NFT. Rob Gronkowski's Super Bowl NFT scores 1.6 million in Ethereum at an auction. 5 Rob Gronkowski themed NFTs were auctioned off on OpenSea. Gronk wins 4 Super Bowls. Gronk auction off Super Bowl NFTs. Gronk make more money. NFT trading cards minted by 4-time Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski sold for combined 830 ETH, worth over 1.6 million at an auction this weekend. The biggest seller of the one-on-one career highlight refractor sold for 232 ETH, around 435,000. The most expensive football card ever sold was Patrick Mahomes' single rookie card for $861,000. NFTs, short for non-fungible tokens, are blockchain-based digital assets designed to be verifiably unique. They're being used to represent everything from virtual artwork to albums to digital sports highlights to trading cards. The idea, though, is the NFT also can give you access. For instance, like you could buy an NFT from me and it could give you a free tutoring session. You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So inside of NFTs, you can also give perks, rewards, and you can hide. You can kind of hide a reward inside, so to speak. Reef is going to run. Yeah. What's this website? Of course, this is not financial advice, and you can always go down. But that's where you buy again. Yeah, again, and again. Reckon I should just buy more Bitcoin now or wait till it comes down a bit. So it's the baby part of alt season. Because if you're expecting, for example, Theta to go to 30 and Enjin $50, it means you expect prices to pump much harder in a few weeks or months. Oh, yeah. This is just the beginning. Thoughts on TVK or Cartesi? I mean, I showed you both of those charts, and I have videos about them. So what do you think my thoughts are? I love them, man. I'm being funny, Lee. Let's take a look at VGX for Lizzie May. Let's keep the tickers coming, man. Come on, guys. Keep the tickers coming. You know, keep the tickers coming. And shout out to everyone who super chatted me earlier in the in the chat. You guys make it all worthwhile, right? If I could scrape up a $10, $15 an hour job doing this, I would do this. I would love to do this. So remember, each little super chat, $1 or $2, it all adds up, man. 50 cents, man. Anything helps, man. And I really, really appreciate it. And it helps justify how long I can stay online. Because my wife is like, hey, why don't you come up here and put the kid to bed? And I'm like, well, I could super chat though and make $20. And she's like, well, if you make money, then you know they are. Can you look at BPro BTC? I like BPro. It's funny. You're on to BPro too. Of course, this is not financial advice, but please get yourself a financial advisor. Okay, let's look at VQX. That's Voyager, if I'm wrong, right? Oh no, it's BQX. You said, are you sure you didn't mean BQX? Oh, VGX. Sorry, VGX. There's always something. VGX. That is Voyager. I was right. Funny. I thought Voyager was BQX. Okay, Voyager for ETH. Hold on one second, though. BQX. Look, that's Voyager on Binance for the BTC pair, and you see it on Tether here. I'll show you what it is on the USDT pair. So this is Voyager. I thought it was going to do damage out of this bull flag, and it just extended itself longer into a bigger bull flag, as you can see. And to me, it's just only a matter of time until it continues to the upside yet again. Take our measured move from this to there, right about them, bang, boom. And believe me, that's where I buy the aggressive buy, very close to the bottom of the trend line, as close as I can, because my stop loss can get saved. Because the idea is to throw out a stop loss. The idea is to use a stop loss, right? And the idea is to make it not too big, like 12, 11. I don't want to lose a lot of money, even 9%. So I want to use this bottom trend line. So there you would have been okay. There you would have been, so right there. But to use the bottom trend line, you have to be good at buying at the bottom. How are you good at buying at the bottom? You actually have to project the pattern first. So like as this happens, that's why I already had a pattern drawn, you can see, and the pattern started to move, and you want to tweak it. And then you want to say, well, it looks like it's going to come down to this area. And you might even set a limit order there. What you want to do is you want to look for divergences. Swing down to swing low, swing up to swing up, right? So right here, this is what's called a divergence. We have swing down to swing down. This is a low. Price comes up, makes another low. We have two lows in the price. But when we go here, if you actually right here, sorry, one second. So you have swing down to swing down, two lows in the price, right? That low didn't get as low as that low, so you can kind of, but that's a long trend to the downside. And then you take a swing up to swing up, and it tells you that we should bounce from that area. And look what happened. The price did bounce. Now we retested. That's okay. That's okay, but that usually tells you that is our low. So I'm going to go with a possibly $5 low on Voyager, and I believe that may be the lowest we ever see this coin yet again. And again, what you want to do here now is pull what's called a Fibonacci retracement. You want to see how far this Fibonacci came from its impulsive move to the upside. To me, even though it retraced here, there's a nice move from this initial move because that's really where we started to bend in the moving average. So that's where I like to bring my fib. Alt F is your fib shortcut. So we pull a fib on that. It came to the 0.5 Fibonacci level. Now sometimes it will come to the 0.618. So I wouldn't be entirely amazed. But look, it did wick down here already to the what? 618. Look at that wick. Faked everybody out thinking that was the Fibonacci move, and then we retraced again to the left a little bit. I still think this is a good place to nibble. I like this coin. I like Voyager. It's a great exchange. I heard the prices are cheaper than Coinbase, and I think they're moving. I might end up moving a lot. Maybe I might onboard myself on Voyager. So I just want to bring that. I like Voyager. It's on my mind. It might be on a lot of other people's mind. And it's high. Previously was already $7.44. It's back down on sale at $5, 50% off. I think this is about to blow. And I think $5 is a good price for it. If it does get any lower, I think it gets to 420, and I'm going to call it a day right there because that would coincide with the 0.618 Fibonacci, which it hit before. Also with these previous wicks, right? But now, look, we're holding support pretty well here on the 0.5 Fibonacci level. So I believe that is going to hold. And there you go, man. That is VQX in a nutshell for you. And I think it's going to continue up to the measured move here at about $10.60. So 100% from here, not too long from now. UTCI, what do you think of TCI or TVK? Can you take a look at Theta, please? UTK. I think I bought UTK back in the day. One of the first coins I ever bought. UTK for Bitcoin. Okay. Now, wow, this thing exploded today. It's doing its thing on the 1 hour. Like 1,157 Satoshi. And really, like, this is what you want. See, it's about to break the all-time high. And once it does, it's gone. Very similar to TVK, a lot of other things. This is another thing, too. It's in this bull. It's in this bull pennant. Okay, so that wasn't the high. It's actually going to break this high. So, okay. So it wants to gap up at least, though. Probably to this resistance point. But once it breaks that, it's really going to gap up high. And then it has these 2 points to go. This is very bullish to me. Okay, I'll show you. It was in the cup and handle that broke to the upside, number 1. All right. So we talk about this on the channel all the time. I made a video about this. Please watch the video. It's a very quick video. It shows you Cartesi and the cup and handle forming for Cartesi. And look, yeah, we blast out of these handles and go on up. So this is just the first stage. So now what you want to do is you want to use this level here and start making some support and resistance lines. You want to kind of understand where you're at. You can see we're forming another bull right here, which is bulls are bullish. Once you can form a bull, you start buying. It's very simple, guys. Once you form a bull, you start buying the right side of the bull as much as you can. Right in here, in these areas. Also coincides with moving averages crossing. 4 hour, we have a golden cross. That's the 4 hour crossing the 50-day moving average crossing the 200. That's extremely bullish. That's an extremely bullish sign. Here, when the 4 hour, when we crossed, which you can't see there, but if we went back to maybe the 1 hour, you'll see a cross. These are great signs. Look, another golden cross here, telling us that the price wants to break to the upside. So now we look for support and resistance lines that we can find. We see we have resistance here on this wick that hit. We have resistance here on this wick that hit. We have resistance right there. And look, previous resistance in the same place. So it's highly likely that we probably come back and test this area with the 21-day moving average on the 1 hour. It would make sense. Look, we did it here, we did it here, we did it here. We'll probably come back down and test the 21. That's at about the, $1,000 sats, 1,060 sats. So anywhere after this green line. Now we break 10,050. So right 1050 BTC. We break 1,050 Satoshi. Probably coming back down to this level at 992. We break that, then, and honestly, I don't think we will because we're moving up so well and so fast. Look, up and down, up and down, up and down. A lot of buy action for this. People are pushing the price up, showing me that there's a lot of movement. Now, the 1 hour wants to reset. So that's another reason. Look at the Stokes pointing to the downside. Even if they double top up here, we might come up and then retest that area. But I don't think a huge boom coming yet for that 1 hour. 4 hour also could double top up here, so I'm still bullish on it. Even though we are high, I'm still bullish on it. And let's look at the daily. Daily is getting sideways. So I think we're going to get a little more push up to the upside. Maybe we get to this top green line. There's a chance the bulls get really bullish with us and send us up into here. But then we'll probably have a retrace and continue to the upside. Holding this for 2 to 3 weeks, 6, 7 weeks, great thing. Usually when we see these cup and handles, they make moves. It doesn't always take a day or two. Sometimes it takes a week or two. Okay. So I could see this continue to the upside and just continuing to break though. And then once it gets up there, it's going to be in that wick territory. And to me, a wick is just like price discovery because there's no support and resistance that we really have to worry about. And then it'll get back to its all-time high. Almost all these coins will get back to their all-time highs. You have to just assume that. If you don't think that, then you don't think crypto is going to go anywhere. So if you think crypto is going to go somewhere, which we all do, because you wouldn't be watching my channel right now, then you have to assume that this will make it back to its all-time high. So there's some huge gains coming for this coin. And I can almost say that for almost any coin in the game because it's just like, but yeah. 161% gains coming out of UTK back to its all-time high. That was awesome, TA. Thank you. Anytime. Can you take a quick look at Theta, please? Let's take a look at Theta. Theta just exploding back to 743 right now. I thought it would kind of regress this way. It regressed to the upside. It's still very high on the daily and overbought. It has to come back to the downside. I see it coming back down. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at different time frames. Yeah, 4 hours overbought. Thing is, it's in a bit of a bull pennant though. So, or is it double topping? We'll take a look. That was a double bottom. Should have played out and broken to the upside. So. Double bottoms break to the upside. Yeah, it kind of was the measured move of the target, though, in my opinion. So 4 hours a little spent. 1 hour wants to come back down and creep up. So we could fall down a little bit, but wow, 1 hour is pretty bullish, which is interesting. We're also forming the same U. A lot of cups Everything follows that Bitcoin cup. Bitcoin leaves its imprint on everything. Okay. So we might form the right cup, which is small. Like here's that cup, then the right cup, and then explode. Right cup, and then explode. The daily suggests that we're getting to that point, though, you know. But, you know, man, still a push up there on the stochastics. I'm eerily continuing to be bullish on this, despite it being as high as it is. I think we can get to 1092, honestly. I think we can get to 1092. Then I'm going to pull a fib from the... I'm going to get really crazy projections here. But I believe this is what we're going to get. We'll get up to 1092. Right? And we may retrace back to $6, which is insane, I know, right? Or 382 to $7. So once we boom up there, I think we still can come back to the downside a little bit. All right? But wow, as much as I want to be bearish on this, I really can't. Like it almost tells me there's just a little more room to go for Theta. Not making a call on it though, like my other calls. It's a little iffy for me. It's too much in the indecision range for me to really pull off like what I think is going to happen, right? Back to all-time high at 160 for Ocean just 8 hours ago. Tested that all close to the all-time high. I guess it was 168. But Ocean, look at it. It's forming this consolidated bowl here, doing its thing. New levels of support and resistance for it to attend with. And I like Ocean right here. So keep your eye on Ocean, man. About to do its thing. And again, look, that's your bit of a cup and handle. And breaking on out. That went all the way to the target. And now we're watching it for its next target. So we can get rid of the old work. Begin to build a new idea. And here's our idea here. We need to test previous highs, which we did right there. So previous resistance becomes new support. Checkmate. Double bottom. Checkmate. I like what we're doing. We're in these funky patterns, but we'll let it go. We'll see what happens. Also, you know what? I just found something interesting. I think I just found the pattern, guys. There it is. There it is. They tried to stop me, but I got it. It took me a while. I didn't see it at first. Do you see it now? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Bam. Head and shoulder pattern. They were just hiding it from me. Take the neck to the headline. That's going to break to the upside. I got my bearings. It took me a second. Like, that's funny because, like, I didn't see that at first. It's so interesting how it takes me a second. Oh, guys, now I really see the pattern. Look what happened to me. Look, now I really see it. It's in the ascending triangle. Ah. You know, I first looked at it and thought I saw complete garbage. I couldn't make sense of this. I get it now. I get it now. I found it, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That's how you do it. I love this. I love TA, man, because there it is. It was hiding from me. Like, I didn't see it. At first, I just saw a bunch of garbage. Like, I couldn't. But there it is, man. It's an inverted head and shoulder breaking to the upside for Ocean, man. On its way to $2.34. Ocean will creep up on everybody's back and just do a blast. Just do a blast. So watch out for that, man. I'm telling you, man. This is a sleeper coin. Connected to DeFi in a great way. Still got some momentum on the 4 hour in its path. And still doing its thing. So shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you guys for coming on in, man. Wow. One is on a massive tear. It is, man. Awesome, TA. Could you check XVGBTC? Verge, old Verge coin, man. An oldie but goodie. I can tell you how many times I traded Verge on the low. End of the line, started a new trend to the upside. Telling me that that's how new trends form, right? Let's take a look at the daily for this. I see this in a bowl right here. I see this in a bowl. Why is she still awake? I see this in a bowl right here, and it's holding the right side of the bowl. And to me, that's kind of where things start to begin to move to the upside. Now, the daily is spent a little bit. It tells me that it may go sideways, or we may actually come down on the bowl a little bit. We may actually come down a little more to touch. I think we're going to touch this. It's going to be a higher low than this, though. And I believe it's starting to form its way to the upside, like only a matter of time. Even Bitcoin goes up a little more, beats this down. And then once Bitcoin settles up, I believe this will go a little more. But, I don't want to make a call on this for anybody. This is its lifeline. I think there's way better calls out there. But, hey, if this is something you're into, double bottoming, coming out of the right side of the bowl, it's not in the worst place ever. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is ready to go, actually, and bounce off of my bowl. So that's not too bad, right? Lack of liquidity, that's when you see candles like this, you have a lack of liquidity. So you just want to be careful about that, right? Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live, man. Thank you guys for jumping on in for the weekly candle close. Felt like we got some good work done. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's going to go up to the upside, right? Whales are selling Bitcoin right now, but it's good news. Don't listen to everything that dude says, man. Honestly, don't listen to everything that dude says. A Glassnode chart of addresses with 1K Bitcoin is showing a big dump. Whales are selling Bitcoin, a lot of whales. 10% dump on that chart. I don't know. My TA says no. So, I don't know. I didn't go by that information when I made every prediction that I made that went right. So, why would I go for that prediction now? Like, why would I use that information now? I've been using the same information to get where I'm going, and I'm continuing to use that information. Bake really playing with my heartstrings here. Really, come on, Bake. This is a cup and handle. You've got to respect this level. This is it, Bake. Can't go below this level. If you go below this level, then you could come all the way to 80 cents, and that would just be sad, Bake. Don't do that. Don't do that. Band, really? Like, anyone who's been in band, it's in this cup and handle. It's about to break back to the upside to its all-time high of 19. But come on, band. You double topped on yourself? Like, I don't know, man. To me, and then it's in this giant cup and handle on the daily. Look at that. Giant cup and handle on the daily. So it's just slowly playing itself out. But it's already kind of in the mix. It's just taking a lot longer than it is for these quick coins that move. Has a bigger market cap, but I see Band all the way going up to about $27 a coin not too long from now. Probably take a month and a half, but come on, Band, do your thing, man. And still, we got into Band at $6, $5. I mean, that's still only a 5x after months. A lot of these coins have done a 5, 10x already. And I'm just, I sound like a baby when it comes to it. Alpha Finance doing its thing, man. I'm telling you, man. I like this double bottom. We're moving into higher highs on Alpha Finance. So we'll take a look at oh yeah, this is what we see now. Clear as day now. There we go. The bull pennant. Zebupanet. It's Zebupanet. And there we go, man. Alpha Finance about to do its thing. And it's hard to see, but you see the shoulder, head, shoulder. We go to the 1 hour, you'll see it. You'll see it a lot clearer. And there it is again, my friends. There it is again. A bit of a left shoulder, bit of a head here, and a bit of a right shoulder. Probably going to break to the upside. Inside of the pennant, doing its thing with the neckline. These have necklines right about there. Take the length of the head to the neck. And we should bust on out. Then we can also take this, which is a huge target. And this thing has a smaller market cap. It's big into DeFi. Watch Alpha Finance, man. We put it on the radar. Me and Shiny Bitcoins were talking about it on the live. And dude, a lot of magic today, man. This weekend, we interviewed 2 amazing crypto personalities that do a lot for the crypto space. So 2 amazing crypto personalities, interviewed them both. Shiny Bitcoins, check him out at Shiny Bitcoins at his YouTube. And Crypto Love, man. Crypto Love giving me that love. Showing that he's such a real dude. Like, with his huge following, he's like, yo. And then he's like, can I post this on my channel? And I was like, you're going to post this on your channel? And he's like, yeah, let me know. I'll post this on your channel. And I was like, wow, that would be amazing. So this is Crypto Love, man. My dude, Randall, 154,000 subs. And, it's not about his subs. It's about his realness. and who he really is. Like, I really like him, man, and I like what he does for the he got me into Cardano when I just started. I've been watching him. He makes a video every day, every single day, man, and consistently puts out really good content too, in my opinion. So shout out to Randall, man, for doing an amazing interview with me today. It was awesome. It was one of the best times I ever had on that interview. It was like living my dream. So yeah, man, shout out to everyone that watched the interview. If you didn't, check it out, man. We went over a lot of cool topics. It's not getting enough views. 200 views for this because I didn't clickbait it enough. It doesn't have enough of that like real. It's just like two people really breaking down. And we talk about crypto. We talk about a lot of different stuff. Also, watch this video here. The pattern, the best pattern to learn in crypto. The cup and handle. I break it down and I show you Cartesi as well. So someone who was asking about Cartesi, let's take a look at Cartesi. But Alpha, man, I see this breaking to the upside. See how we break it down and we eventually see what is going on no matter what. So here's our buy zone for Alpha. Okay. And this is how we build the trade. And I'm going to actually build this trade and put it out into the I want to see if there's something better to do. Because I want to make a buy zone, but I really like you guys to see the numbers on that buy zone. I'm just going to put them in. I'm going to have to write them out. I'm just going to write them out. It's going to take me a little longer each time I make a call. But to me, that's like your thing. And like he does actually, like my buddy, he was like making the buy zone, like, because he's right. Like, honestly, hold on. So here's the call, right? Here's the call. And I'm in this. I'm in this at about $1.50. Okay. And I told you guys what I was buying and I went over it. Like, so let's take a look at this. Where the rotated triangle. So like, that's going to be your buy zone right there. Okay. Stop loss below this line. Okay. Right, even right there. You can use the stop loss below in this zone. 13% and lower. Okay. Whatever your risk tolerance is, but I wouldn't go too much lower than that. So stop area, okay, from the buy zone. That's why it would have been nicer to catch the bottom here, because then look, you get to get the safety, right? You get to get the safety of that move. Now the stop loss has to be a little higher and the wick could catch you. So like, to me, you really want your stop loss down, but now you have to risk 23%. And that's why you really want to get in here at the bottom of the pattern, okay? But that takes like you learning a lot and listening to me and projecting and understanding where it's going to come. It takes some time to really get good at that. That's something you have to master. You have to master. So buy zone is still here though. You could still get away with it in my opinion. So there's still a buy zone right there. Okay. It's hard to write the buy zone in there when it's so like tiny, you know? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on some bubbles or balloons, price notes, call outs, buy zone, right? Right in there. Because you want to ride the bottom of this pattern as it comes up and down. Okay. I'll delete this because people won't know what the hell we're talking about. But you guys kind of knew when we made the inverted head and shoulder in there. I'll leave the inverted head and shoulder idea though, so people can see what we're doing. So there's your buy zone. Okay. Here's my take profit area. Okay. And that's what I do all day, man. I sit here and make these for everybody. and diligently watch and check and make sure what I'm doing is correct and make sure everything I'm doing is clean. Okay. And there you go. There's a call for alpha, man. And so the buy zone is basically going to be anywhere between 139 and up until the breakout, at even up to 182, which is interesting. It's a broad range because once it comes down and retest there, I think it can continue on up. And whether you get at 182 and rock it to 380, you know, this is the aggressive buy. Okay. So we'll make a call out for that. You know, aggressive buys are bottom of the pattern. But look how many times that pattern will hold you. Hold you many times. Oh, I can show you to 1,000 times. And the more you see it, the more you trade, the more you can trust on that, right? But there's your buy zone, man. And your buy zone is between, and I'll write it in, 144 and about 170. Okay, so that's your buy zone. Stop loss is below the 144 area. All right. So this, and then I post this to people in this group chat, which is free right now, and eventually it's not going to be. I'm telling you right now. And so just because it's like a tireless work, like every day, and eventually if I don't make money, I'll have to go back to work. And I don't want to do that. I want to do this forever. So I have to have some way to match that energy that I'm given. So Alpha USDT buy zone is 144 to 172. And there's the call, man. Bam. And that's how they're going to be from now on, because I know it's hard to see. And remember, always hit the link. Always hit the link when you see these. So they open up like this, nice and big and clear. You can see what I'm talking about. Okay. What's up, live bro? I put money in Alpha not knowing. Polkadot is so stagnant for 5 weeks already. I mean, it went from 5 to 37 and did a 5x, man. Can you take a look at Icon when you get a chance? Thank you. What's up, Brian G? Shout out to everyone here on the live, man. What's your view on mirror protocols? Mirror protocols, you know, someone just put it on my radar, honestly. Yeah, remember that we actually talked about it with Shiny Bitcoins. We came up. Matrix AI Networks at 33.33, up 29% today. Wow, this thing with a market cap of 7 million. This thing's now on my radar. At number 970, 233s. Look, 5133, and it's on the 33. It just something's, and look, diluted market cap 33. So look, I just saw a 33, a 33, and a 33 all at once. I find that really strange. I'm going to write this down. Matrix AI Network. Market cap below 10 mil. This is how you make a killing, my friends. You go to some better ideas, like, you know, like something with a more substantial market cap, like FTT token. You put it in, you double up. You take that profit, and then you get it crazy with them. And you start doing things a little more risky, like getting into Matrix AI. Look at this thing at the way bottoms of the bottom. Wow, it's been around since 2018. Interesting. You can get on Huobi, Gate.io, and KuCoin. It's MAN, Matrix AI Network. Huh. Shout out to Gronk, man. I'm happy he did that. Wow. So you said, let's look at, we came here, mirror protocols. That's what we want to look at. Mirror protocol. Up 6% today. Market cap 340 million, which was pretty low in my opinion. Still has a lot of room to grow. You get this on KuCoin, Uniswap, OKX. A lot of volume today. 5.2 million dollars. All right. 24 low is $7. 15 cents. Trading volume 13 million. Nice. 77 price change. 24 hours up 42 cents. What was the previous low? And then we want to see what it does, what the hell they're talking about, right? Because I don't know much about it. I haven't done my deep dive yet. Matrix Network 33. I know mirrored assets reflected on the blockchain. To learn more, read the docs or the white paper or join the community on Telegram. How it works. Mirror protocol allows the creation of fungible assets, synthetics, that track the price of real-world assets. Mirror-world synthetics are intended to be used as key building blocks in smart contracts and to bring the world assets to the blockchain. To mint a mirror asset, an issuer must lock up 150% of the current asset value in Terra stablecoins or mass sets or as collateral. And the value of the asset rises against the collateralization threshold. The collateral is liquidated to guarantee solvency of the system. If the value of the asset rises above the collateralization threshold, the collateral is liquidated to guarantee solvency of the system. To the target price of the asset, the system reads the underlying asset price via a decentralized price oracles. Prices are updated every 30 seconds. When the price of the asset drifts significantly from the primary market, traders are incentivized to purchase and sell the asset to mint and burn to claim the collateral. To burn a asset, the issuer must burn the equal amount of a asset issued when opening the CDP. The collateral is then returned to the issuer. Trade now mirror wallet powered by Terra, available on the interchain. Now, when that says powered by Terra, that's Luna, right? So Terra money. And that really makes you realize that there's a lot of stuff going on with Terra, and that makes me think that Luna is very bullish. Okay? So interesting. And I believe this is Luna. Let's go back and follow this now. Let's see if Decentraland's moving at all. 106. Did it pop to 112? We just want to see the movement on a Sunday night. Yeah, flat. YFDI making some big moves tonight. I don't know if anyone noticed that. Hitting $7,000 a coin. I want to talk about that. Congratulations to any of my lifers that got into YFDI, man. Do you see Bitcoin hitting 100K before June? And good chance for a correction. Before that, perhaps. I believe we just had our correction. Like, we just keep having them. Like, we just had a serious correction. Like, that long. Like, we were at 58K, and then we were back at $42,000, guys. So, like, you don't, I mean, that was a $20,000 correction damn near. $16,000. A third of the whole price. It was at 50K. I mean, to me, if that was a correction, I think we're ready for some big moves now. And I think this move's going to be bigger than the last two. I think we're going to get blessed with like a double leg up here. So just something to think about, okay? And you see how much work gets put into all this stuff, man. You really just like a lot of heavy work, and it's a lot of TA and a lot of thorough thought. And a lot of consideration too for everyone that takes these charts, because I want to make sure you guys learn, understand, and get in at the best price possible. See if the dollar index is pumping for the weekend. Still down, and I think it's positioned to come down for the day tomorrow, so it's looking pretty good. Do you see Bitcoin hitting 100K? No. Yeah. Before June, you know, there's a chance, man. There's a chance. Before June, yeah. I mean, I don't want to bet my life on it. I'd say I bet someone 10K that it would hit before August, though. Today, I said it will definitely hit before August, for sure. So, guys, we found the pattern that everything's in. It took me a second, but now we know. We see it. We see everything. And it's weird how it just takes me a second to find this stuff, but eventually I get it. And it tells me like a lot of things are about to pop. A lot of things, because they're all resembling this shoulder, the head, right? And then the second shoulder. And these are going to break to the upside, in my opinion. Even if it takes a little longer than what we see in here. But I don't know. Actually, that angle is down. So to me, it's only a matter of time until we begin to break out. Just like this. And they're all going to start resembling each other. It's the same patterns over and over again. You know how like the altcoins move together? We talk about that all the time, guys. So, yeah. The weekly candle close, Sunday night, man. Every Sunday night. I'll be here from now on. We'll start doing this, 7:30. Phantom token. Let's take a look at Phantom. About to do this damage. Why do I think Phantom's about to do damage? Why do I believe you should be getting into Phantom? Well, it's bouncing off of a very, very fast retracement, right? Retraced pretty hard. Let's take a look here. 200-day moving average interacting with the bottom of the pattern, and it's double bottoming there. I mean, to me, that's a golden opportunity to get into a trade. So even if it starts to butt, and you know what? Best case scenario, we're breaking out. Okay? We're breaking out and we're starting. Worst case scenario is we're just consolidating in a bull, and then we break out really hard in in a week or two instead of in the next 5 or 6 days. So I believe this is breaking out no matter what. Worst case is it just takes a little longer. Best case is it's a little more to the upside. But watch out for Phantom. Big news coming next week. I've on the radar. Someone just texted me, said huge news for Phantom coming out next week. So I don't know what it is. FTM Phantom News. Let's go to their Twitter. Let's get Phantom Foundation. Let's see what they're saying on Phantom on the Twitter right now. Let's see if there's just any little announcement of an announcement or something coming up at us. What are they saying? Multi-chain DApp guide, standards and best practices, right? Bam. March 13th, more than 1,000 contracts deployed on Phantom. Additionally, unique Opera mainnet addresses doubled in a month from 7K to 14K, growing on an average of 200 addresses per day. We're extremely excited to see Phantom being added to Cream.finance as collateral. It's a big deal, right? Phantom Wallet mobile app updated on Android. Export the key store file from the old app. Download the brand new Phantom Wallet for Android. Join us Thursday, March 18th for a live video AMA with our team. I would love to do that. Find out what they're doing. Topics to follow. ADA. I like that. Stellar, BTC, Ripple, ETH. We put a new on-chain governance proposal to lower the validator node requirements. You can vote to lower the minimum self-stake of a node from the current 3.7 million to 500K, 200K. Happy voting for Phantom. Nothing there, no crazy news there. But follow me at CryptoLifer33. We're about to hit 900 subs, 900 followers on Twitter. That'd be amazing if you could be my 900th follower. Whoever you are out there, just click that button, send me to 900, right? And I'm following this guy, Justin Trimble, who's giving me some, NFT guides. Wrapped crypto cats are now available at ERC 721s. Raptor Crypto, official marketplace of the OpenSea. Buy and sell wrapped crypto cats as ERC20 tokens. People DMing me some FUD piece of conspiracy theories about B20 and statements that even question the integrity of Beeple. It's China crypto regulation FUD all over again. Anyone who sells B20 because of some rando's article is being manipulated, in my opinion. But what do I know, right? Great thread summing up the Mooncat fun over the past 36 hours or so. Current floor is 1.2 ETH. Exciting to be a part of it all. Mooncats are exploding, honestly. Mooncat Sailbot is live at Mooncat Bot. Mooncat Rescue. Let's see what's going on. I try to follow these trends, and these are just like, this is how you get in on stuff and you learn. Update, Moonbase, log, Adoption Center, find cats. Insane. Request owner, and so you can request owner, show all, show named, offered. How many are offered? Vitalik for 50 ETH. Why would someone want to buy this little Mooncat? Like 2.5 ETH. The floor is 1.25. That guy said. Elon Musk 777 ETH. People are buying, thousands and thousands of dollars in this, and you don't think your coin can go up? This is just cats. I'm not even ready for this right now. I'm really not. Wow. Like, geez Louise, man. I'm into this stuff here. Right? Wow. That just blew my mind. If to blow my, I don't know, just follow Got You 900. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. When someone buys a lot of Bitcoin or sell, does it reflect on the chart straight away? Not always. It depends. Hoge Finance. Hoge Finance. Hoge. I want to look at this. If you're new to trading and you don't want to get a TradingView account, you can go to Coin Trader Pro, right? CoinTrader.pro, chat viewer. Go to the chat viewer. View your chats, kid. Get your chats right. For crying out loud, get your chats right, dude. Let me go to YFDI here, and we'll take a look at YFDI Finance. And look, I thought this was in a giant cup and handle. You see that? And about to break to the upside. Now it broke this high, came back down, tested. Look, it went all the way to, it's funny, it went to 69,000. Went back all the way to 49,000 to break all the way back up to 7,000. And once it breaks this, it's going to go to an all-time high again. And then I think it's going to just level up all the way to the $9,000 region. So shout out to everyone who got into YFDI with me, man. I got into YFDI a long time ago. I talked about it on my channel. It was in my top 10 coins. I look back now because, wow, market cap of 28 million, and now I got in under 10 million. And this thing is just going to continue to rip. And it pays you to hold it, too. It pays you 6% a month. So right now, like, if you buy, you say you would buy one coin. I mean, one coin's 7. You don't have to buy a whole coin. But if you, shout out to Drew Durant. Thank you so much for that follow, Lee Sharp. Appreciate that. So look, 7,087 times 0.06. No, 7,087 times 0.06. It's going to give you $425 a month, right? And that's how much this is giving you to just hold it. Pays you $400 a month to hold. Pretty interesting to say the least, and it compounds, right? I mean, if you're able to bring it back and increase the stake, which I haven't done yet, honestly, and I don't farm much on it either. Glad to be listening. Thank you. Anytime. I invested in some IPO blockchain stocks, Mara, Riot, and Hive. Look into them. I know it's stocks, but I think they have a long-term. Now, I know all about Hive. I know all about Riot. Never heard of Mara. And it's good to be diversified. I disagree, man. I disagree. And this is why. People say it's good to be diversified and all this nonsense. And honestly, yes, it is good to be diversified. I agree. But I diversify myself in the crypto space. Like, I believe the crypto space is so big that there's risk in and of itself in different areas. And we could be risk adverse inside of crypto without even having to get too far. And look, inverted head and shoulder again. I painted you the picture. We found the pattern that almost everything is in. Took me a second. Again, the 200-day moving average acting with the bottom of the pattern. It's a beautiful sign. We never knew the pattern until it really started to form. Like, first look, we thought we were in this pennant. And this is how the story starts. So first we thought we were in this pennant. And then we're like, oh, no, we're not. We're in the falling wedge. And then we're like, oh, no, we're not. We're in this bigger pennant. And it starts to evolve. Yes, you're right on that. I don't really do stocks, but I do believe blockchain is the future. So I did these exceptions. I agree with you on that. I agree with you, man. I'm not trying to be rude but I just think, I think you diversify at the right times. Like, I want to get out of this bull market and then diversify. Then look for some stocks. So it's good that you're giving me that because you should have some place to go. Hogue has insane tokenomics now, and everyone is copying them, not chilling. Just was hoping you'd take a look as I find it interesting. Let's take a look at Hogue Finance. No, I want to take a look. I just wanted to go into my YFDI and show you we're in a beautiful cup and handle. And my channel just consistently is making these calls. It's just like only a matter of time, right? Only a matter of time till these things ball out. You can see we're not even oversold yet on the daily. We can still come up a little more. And the same thing here on the 4 hour. So this tells me we will break that all-time high. YFDI going all the way up to $9,600 and continuing to the upside. So, wow, man. Thank you so much, YFDI. Look at it, this thing. It's just a straight. Yes, it goes up and down. But for the most part, it's just been a lovely hold. Just straight trajectory to the upside. So shout out to anyone that got into that hold. And it's continuing to do its thing and pay us. Let's get into Hogue Finance. Funny name of all names. Someone's last name or something. Hogue. Oh, wow. I like it. It's very cheap, huh? Up 37%. Not even a half of a penny yet. It's 0.006 of a penny, right? So the thing goes to a half a penny, you get it in a 10x. That's pretty interesting. Okay. 66% all-time low. I mean, we've seen these before, and then they end up going up to right? They go up a lot. Interesting. What is the circulating supply? I'm not sure. Max supply? Okay, 100 million. No, so it's not one of those little bitties. Very nice live with Crypto Love. I love his work. He's a real one. No bling bling. Thank you so much, man. I'm not sure if you have really read the book. Benjamin Graham in The Intelligent Investor talks about focus over diversification. Yes, you're right on that. I really don't do stocks. Hoj has an insane transition. I'm not sure if you have really read the book. Very nice. Live with Crypto Love. More half burned. Oh, more half burned. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if we can get this on here. A lot of times, if you can't, we'll try here. We'll try it here. They've been pretty good about getting Uniswap tokens, but this could be it here. Hoj Finance. Yeah, it is on Uniswap. So we'll see on you. Oh, wow. So this thing is down in the dumps on the ETH pair, but it's brand new. It came out, on February 9th, and now it's starting to form its edge. So pre-sale, people dumped, right? Now it's starting to form a new bottom. I mean, this is the bottom, but who's to say this won't just continue to the downside and do nothing, right? Actually, I don't even look. This isn't even looking. I don't know. I don't think this information is proper. So we're gonna go somewhere else. Oh, VChain saying hello. Ooh, let's take a look at VChain in a second. That excites me. I'm a big VChain holder, and I got a beautiful bag of VChain. And when you tell me that while I'm live streaming, I get happy, man. So thank you for making me happy. My portfolio goes 2x since your tutoring session. 5 days. Thank you so much. Can you please do me one favor? I want you to do me one favor. If you want to thank me, that comment is amazing. Honestly, the comment right here is enough. Like I can't believe I'm asking for more, but I am. I gave you a lot. I'm asking for a little more. So here, check it out. I'm pasting it in here. But if you could go and join this testimonial group, I'll paste the link here. I'll make it real easy for you. Hit this link in right here in the comment section. That'll take you to my testimonial group. All right, and just write a little something from the bottom of your heart. Say, hey man, I didn't know much about trading. I got into the sessions. I took a tutoring session, and yeah. Yeah, so yeah, just something to think about. Look how active the room is. Every day we're getting 1,096 members and growing. It's insane. Dude, was just thinking that looked good. Was going to chart it when I got home. So Unify USDT. Yep, Unify had its day in the sun, and it's been a while now after a bigger pump. So everyone talking about Win in my channel. A lot of people talking about Win. Harmony partners with Reef Finance to make DeFi easier for everybody. This is amazing. One and Reef, dude. And this is what's cool when two projects that you're talking about, two projects that you like, eventually do. But sometimes when you own both projects, it's even cooler. You're like, wow, I own both of these. Let's take a look at this, though. This is some big news. Harmony partners with Reef Finance to make DeFi easier for everybody. We're excited to announce our partnership with Reef Finance, a liquidity aggregator focused on cross-chain accessibility. Built on the Polkadot network, Reef Finance was purpose-built with cross-chain architecture in mind, with the goal to make decentralized finance more accessible to non-crypto natives across multiple chains. In this partnership, Harmony and Reef are aligned to the same vision for DeFi for everybody, regardless of which chain you or your assets are, or your familiarity with DeFi. Reef and Harmony will be there to help you exercise sovereignty over your own financial assets. The partnership will enable Reef users to access DeFi applications on the Harmony ecosystem directly through Reef's platform. Reef's smart liquidity aggregator and AI-powered yield engine recommendations will also be available in the Harmony DeFi ecosystem, providing both dApp and developers and DeFi users with a host of powerful features. Denko Machensky, CEO of Reef, said, "We're thrilled to be partnering with Harmony. Harmony is assimilating sharding with proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, which will be a game changer for cross-chain finance. Their big ambitions on the blockchain sector aligns with our mission, and we believe this collaboration will go a long way in taking a one-step closer look to our shared goals, making DeFi easier." Stephen T., Harmony CEO, added, "Harmony is delighted to partner with Reef to enable millions of users to access cross-chain decentralization finance products. Reef is innovating to aggregate the best liquidity and yields at Harmony." So that's why I won, and they pumped each other today. They rubbed each other the right way. Become one with Harmony. Developers can build on Harmony today, a fast and open blockchain for decentralized applications. Harmony mainnet supports staking sharding with instant finality. Our staking mechanism reduces centralization while supporting delegation and slashing. So that's pretty awesome. Let's take a look at Hog Finance real quick. I like it because it's like a sleeper. It's a little lobby. I'm gonna write it down on my whiteboard now. That's a low cap. That's a really low cap gem. So we got Ecomi. I got XCur on my radar today. XCUR. I got Hoj Finance on my radar too. So we're just gonna continue to add to this stuff as we go, guys, and we're gonna make it to the top of this crypto space. No one's gonna put in more work than us. No one's gonna outwork us. Nobody. No one can outwork us because we put in the more. We just go in. We go in so hard. Okay, so this thing is up huge right now. And look, it's doing that same thing that Bitcoin was doing. They're all about to break these all-time highs. This is really interesting. This is really, really interesting. So yeah, you're right. This thing is that half a penny, about to break it, touching the 21-day moving average there. I think this thing is a steal at where it's at, and it's about to rip on the 4-hour. Look, about to have a cross, and stochastics are there. This thing says it wants more. I wouldn't be surprised if we wake up and this thing is up a nice percentage. So wow, where can we get this? Let's take a look again. You guys are getting me fiending back to Uniswap again. You guys are going to get me back into Uniswap. It's been a few months since I made one unit. I haven't touched Uniswap in months. I've been a Binance Smart Chain guy doing my thing over there. But this is looking pretty hefty. 103% gains coming out of this. Probably on the 4. And I think it's going to happen on the 4-hour. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, not enough information on that daily. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 2 hours, all right. Yeah, a little hot. 1 hour, a little hot too. But I think it will get us at least to break the all-time high. And then we can deal with things from there. Wow. Yeah, this thing is very bullish, and no one really knows about it yet. Thank you for putting Hoj Finance on the radar. Up 30% again. Watch, if we flip this, it probably is up even more. No, it's pretty flat. But we're still doing well, man. I like it. Look, it's in that pennant like we found it in. Uniswap V2, Hoj, ETH. I just, like, if I even attempt to buy this, I bet the fees are high, though. Let's take a look. I got a little bit of ETH, just enough to play some games. So let's take a look at Uniswap. Let's take a look at Uniswap real quick. And guys, we're getting out of here in like 10 minutes, just to let you know. The show will be over in 10 minutes. I have 1,000x on Hoj. Now I'm scared to take profit. How much did you put in? Dex Tools has a good chart. Sharding, what does that mean? It's kind of like sharding. Yeah, it's when you shard all over yourself. And then, you know, the coin gets rewards. Shout out to Wrenchy T, man. Been a while, man. Love you, bro. No, I'm just messing with of course, I'll do it right now. Thank you so much, Credo, man. You're the man, dude. You put $100. Turned it into... I mean, who knows? No, sharding is like, it's like a glass shard. No, I'm really going to be honest with you. Sharding is like a glass shard. So think when you break glass, it's shards, and it's shards of glass, right? So it means pieces. So it means that each part of the block, like each computer doesn't have to hold the whole blockchain. It just has to hold pieces of the blockchain. And it still validates the node, and it still collects, and it's still decentralized. So the more you can implement sharding, the faster and more scalable your network will be. So I'm always lurking the Wrenchy T. The Wrenchy. The Wrenchy will get you. Let's use Uniswap. You're missing VeChain takeoff. Oh my goodness, we will get, that'll be the last thing we talk about at the end of this video. We will watch VeChain just absolutely explode on us. All over us. So, Hoj Finance, we're going to import that. All right. We're going to connect the wallet. Oh, one little thing. I'm always on the Binance Smart Chain. Stone One YGMs, SKL. Man, Stone One, been way too long, man. My dude. Miss you, bro. Miss you, man. Don't complain like yesterday when Mana mooned. I know, right? I know. I put in 700. OMG. So that means you made $700,000? Hoj, I told you. Did you make $700,000, bro? At 00007. What the? Missed you too, bro. I will buy again now. Yeah, I bought VeChain at 0.65. I bought VeChain at 0.18, and I never looked back. I never look back. I get to say it now. It's funny, right? Yes, I did it. I don't even think I'll be able to use... Look, I have no ETH here, right? I have barely any ETH. But Hoj is cheap, so like... Will it let me get 6,000 Hoj right now? Because I'll grab them up. Watch the fee. Watch the fee when this comes up. This happens sometimes. You just keep playing with it. I believe it's because I don't have enough, you know. I might have to change my my slippage. You know, like sometimes you have to go up here to advance and change the slippage. Oh, that's another reason. Look, I probably should get off of the other chains. So when you're doing that, yeah, disconnect at least. Just get off your other chains. Maybe refresh the page. What do you think of HOT up 70%? I love HOT. I got into HOT on, we showed you at the beginning of this. I got into HOT coin, if you can believe this. October of 2019. I've been holding it ever since. So pretty funny, like amazing hold for me. Just like gonna hold on for dear life. Interesting. I only have 27 bucks in ETH here, man. I don't think it's gonna give it to me. I honestly don't. There's my Bondly hanging out. Little reef action. You see Omi continue to rip. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. I'm gonna buy my last 200 SNX, and I think I can hit 300. My friends say max 50. I think under 100 is good. No, SNX is huge, man. I think SNX is gonna do damage. I like that you're looking at it right now, and no one's really talking about it. 9 million Hoj, bro. LOL. Right? Wow. I'm glad to have 4,000 VChain and a bunch of VThor generated from the wallet. VThor is pumping well. How do you get VThor out of the wallet? I got VChain. Can you tell me how to get VThor? Because I don't know, and I would like to know, please. So far, 6K up. Damn, Fidel. That's amazing, dude. On Hoj, you got into this little tiny thing. Like, hard to get it, though. I can't even get it if I wanted to. I don't like changing my slippage too much, too. That's a little nuts, you know? It's not letting me even do the dirt, though. You know what I'm saying? I probably just need more money, man. I need more ETH for this stuff. I think this is a good idea to get, though. I just think it's just getting started, and it's got us... I can't find the exact market cap, though. Right? We couldn't... Did we get it here? Did we end up getting Hoj here? Oh, yeah, we ended up getting here and not CoinGecko. And that's where we saw the market cap. Fully diluted. Already 600 million. It's so low, though. Like, 2,331, man. This is like living on the edge. Oh, you get it on the 1-inch exchange for the ETH. So check this out. I'll go to 1-inch because 1-inch is where I do damage. So it's also a good thing to do 1-inch because you guys need to know like what 1-inch is, right? In the 1-inch exchange. So let's take a look at the 1-inch exchange. VChain generates VThor on Kobo wallet. Interesting. So you download the Kobo wallet. The Kobo wallet. How do you get the VChain there? You can send it grow, protect assets from everyone. Security. Kobo wallet. Kobo custody. Interesting. Shout out to everyone on the live stream, man. This must be the hot time, man. 10 o'clock at night. You guys love this stuff. Oh, my God. Just send the VChain to the wallet address. It's a good one. All good for me. Bro, it's way easier. 1-inch is... Yo, I love 1-inch, man. I literally, like, won't use anything else anymore. So, shout out to the 1-inch exchange. Right, we'll get back to the Ethereum mainnet here, and we'll put in we'll connect the wallet, MetaMask. Okay, insufficient balance. Okay, I can't wait for the the limit order's in now, dude. The limit order wasn't there before. This is sick. This is sick. So look, we're gonna go ETH. Wrapped ETH? No, I just want ETH. I want Hoj Finance. Wow, they even have the Might only be able to do the market right now. Hoj. Not getting the LP token, so you go here, add a token. Show you guys how to add a token. Just go to Hold Finance here. Look, there's the contract address. You copy it. You swing it right in here. Make sure you know what you're doing when you do this. All right. And it's nice when the logo does come up. Oh, I did it down here. Damn it. Oh, where it adds it to both, which is pretty nice because you don't. That's actually an added. You have to add it to the other ones. So there's ETH for Hold Finance. Yeah. Said I had $27 in ETH. Remember that? Now it says I have 57 cents. Look, there's 27 cents. Why is it not reading my ETH? Oh, you pay. Okay, so now, yeah. So how many of these do we want now? Let's see. I'll empty all, but I won't be able to do it because the fees will be so high. Watch. If I buy $13 worth of this stuff, like watch. Which I would buy a lot. What's your opinion on staking? I stake all the time. I have tons of stake going on all the time. Adam Wallet pays 15% staking Zilliqua. Interesting. That's pretty good. Are you staking Cake on Bunny? Do they pay out in Cake? There's all sorts of ways to watch my video, man. I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing, and I'm showing you all the different pools. Gas fees are higher when using 1inch, but optimal order routing. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather use 1inch then. I don't care about like everyone wants the convenience, right? So that's $13. We'll swap that for the Hoj token. Preparing the transaction. You don't have enough ETH to pay for the gas fees. See, look, I don't want to pay more in fees for what I'm buying. Man, I mentioned an old coin that I still had in my bag. Anytime, why not? 2 a.m. UK waiting for Bitcoin candle to short. Why would you short? That's not a smart idea. Go back to bed, bro. Wow. You're going to wake up like, I'm telling you I'm about to open a Bitcoin long, and you're telling me you're about to short. What does 0.6 mean, dude? 0.6 slippage. Oh, no, don't worry about it. That's not the slippage that's stopping me. I don't have the money. I don't think I want to buy this thing, honestly. It could be the greatest thing ever. I don't want to pay the fees. I'm just anti-fee, man. But damn, it is so cheap. People are paying the fees just because, like, wow, it's up 66%. It's probably going to be up hundreds of percent tomorrow. Oh, well. Just saw you mention Bunny at the start. I'm only staking Cake on PancakeSwap. Take a look, though. Yeah, just Faisal. Take a look at my video that I just put out recently. And you'll see it's what I'm doing on Pancake Bunny, really. Pancake Bunny is where you want to stake the cake. Pancake Bunny is really where it's all at. All right? Pancake Bunny. And then I'm also doing Hyrule Swap, it's called. Hyrule Swap, I think. Hyrule Swap. These guys come up with this stuff. It's Hyrule Swap right here. And, I do my due diligence on this stuff. As long as this stuff stays above $1, it's pretty good. And look, you just got to keep switching chains, right? So you got to make sure you go back to the Binance Smart Chain. I have whole videos on this, how to use the Binance Smart Chain, all that stuff. Like, I've made videos on everything that I'm doing because I figure people are going to watch it, want to do it. Look, and so you harvesting these coins, harvesting the rupee. You made $34 today, right? Because it's $1 and I made 34 of them. So I'm going to harvest that. Can't compound it though, right? That would be cool if I could compound. How do you compound? It would go and rebuy the tokens for you. That would be interesting. Because like, how do you compound an LP token? That's what's kind of got me wondering. Like, anyway, but you can compound this, right? Send that back in. I get it. Oh, it's like there, but it's not there. Yeah, so it's harvest. So what you do is you harvest the take you got from this. This is what I keep doing. I'll show you what I do. I harvest the take. Okay. It's $34. Okay. I'll show you. And then what we'll do is we'll go to trade. right? And we'll go to the exchange. I'm just going to show you the kind of the game that I play here. Okay. And I say, I understand. And now I know I got the rupee token, right? So rupee. So I added the rupee. So I get the rupee. The max rupee I have right now, it says I had 14 staked, right? So give it a second to check. Yeah, gambling section. It's funny you're onto that. How can they pass those returns on staking? What do they do with the tokens? So I got 34 bucks now, right? And so what I do is I'm going to swap that to BUSD. Okay. But what I'll do is I'm going to swap just 16 of them. All right, to the 18 BUSD, and we're going to make that swap. Okay. We're going to pay the fee. You're right, it's not a good idea, but I've got $1,000 to play with now, just trying to get a couple hundred on 15 minutes before we hit 70K. All right, that's a little different story. All right. It's a little different story. You're just trying to you're up and down. You're going to ride the down in the 15-minute time period. I get you. All right, man. Hey, that makes sense to me. I didn't realize what you were doing. Sorry to be so like edgy with it. Just want to make sure you're not going crazy. All right, so now here we go. Now we're going to add the liquidity, right? The BUSD max, and then in the rupee. Okay. And there it is. And really the max rupee, that's what we want. Maybe I should sell some more BUSD for the rupee. Whatever. We find our happy medium, right? It's pretty close. And then I supply that to another LP token. Okay. So I keep turning the rewards into LP tokens over and over again. All right. And then we're going to go back to HydroSwap. And this is basically like how to farm like a boss. What's up with those sound effects? Sound effects are cool. They happen every time Pancake does a swap. They just swap. They give you a little, let you know what happened. They just let you know a little something happened, you know? And then look, we're going to add this and we're going to stake these LP tokens back into the HydroSwap, right? And this is my life, man. Farming on the low end, on the side end, right? If I told you all my stakes, you'd probably drop. I have like 17 stakes open at any given moment. Yeah. Bam. And there you go. And now you add more, and then now you have 224 LPs, and then you just keep continuing every day. I'll wake up tomorrow morning. By midday, I'll have another 34. Do the same thing like over and over again. As long as this price stays, and even as the price does, the swap sound effects, bro, they're the best, aren't they? What's up with those? They're the best, though. Look at Swirl Finance. Let's take a look at Swirl Finance. And guys, you want to learn where all this stuff is? It's pretty simple too. You can go to bscscan.com. It's a real site. It's just taking it. It's making like it's not. One more question. Luna C revived. I love it. One more question. What would you advise for Bitcoin? Should I put on the Binance Smart Chain channel and have it as BCB, or should I transfer it to the expensive network ETH? You're a madman. Does that make me a whale, Escobar? Maybe. Those are the gas fees. Yeah, but you don't realize we're on the Binance Smart Chain where the fees are pennies. Pennies, man. Pennies. Pennies to the dollar, my friends. BS scan. Maybe it's BS scan. Yeah, BSC scan. What? Unavailable? No. Liars. It's funny how Chrome and Brave interact differently too. BSC scan. Let's take a look here at BSC scan. I'm just going to teach you something about how to figure out what yield farms are hot. And wow, maybe the site's down today. That's horrible because I use this all the time and I need it up. Interesting. We were caught in an era. What the hell does that mean? Is my VPN? Yo, it's like Binance. I don't know, man. That's an outlandish. The Binance goes bankrupt. My big Silverway coin is good as well. This is weird. I can't get on the Binance scan. Maybe they're doing something right now. This is really a little weird for me. Makes me want to try it on my phone because it's a little strange, especially when I want to show you guys something with it. Let's take a look. BS scan. That's how long it took to do that. Yeah, the BS scan is down right now, man. The Block Explorer, which kind of sucks because I use that to find everything and do stuff. And I was actually wanted to show you. It shows you where all the pools are. You can also go here to CoinGecko. Go to DeFi. There's a lot of cool stuff here, actually. Exchanges, spot, news, tools, earn. You can see review on all the platforms, Celsius Network. These are just, you know, Bitcoin savings. So these are more better, you know, more relaxed earns. Make more sense. Then you got DeFi, right? And you can see all the DeFi exchanges, Chainlink. And I'm telling you, man, Terra Luna was just up there, man. 91% in the last 7 days. We were all over that. Sushi, 2180, continuing to rip. It looks like Sushi's up every day. Synthetic's really holding its weight, but just not moving in price. It's funny, man, how number 6, the graph is up in there. Remember that. PancakeSwap's up in there. So I just think, yeah, things are up and down, but there's more coming for Binance Smart Chain. I don't think it's down at all. And yeah, I'm heavily invested, so I wouldn't want to see it go down. But also, obviously, it just Radium, Augur. And this is why when I found Alpha Finance, it was sitting in here somewhere kind of down in here. I just got into the P network. The P network. Pretty interesting for Bitcoin too. That's been actually a well-performing trade for me. Doing pretty good. Let's see what's happening tonight. Not too bad. We're seeing a little bit of a bounce tonight, actually, because some coins were down when I started the stream, and they're actually back up a little bit. Seeing a little bit of a bounce. The Terra Virtua Collect is back to over $1, and that I think tonight's the night for it, man. It's at 102, and I believe it's about to lift off, like absolutely lift off. So we'll look at Terra Virtua Collect, and then I'm out of here for the night, guys. Can you look at Nano? Yeah, we love Nano here. I'll take a real fast look at Nano for you. Nano's easy. It's going to go to 7. It's sitting in a pennant. It's about to explode. It's in that same pattern that we're talking about with everybody else. This before it made a bigger pattern. But there's your target, man. Give you a bigger, man. This just gave us bigger pennants so we can have bigger targets. Nano going to $9.60 not too long from now. So ready to rock, man. Ready to rock. This is a perfect time to buy Nano, actually, right here at 511. Screaming time to buy Nano, in my opinion. Here's the previous all-time high. Hit it again right there. It's on it. Previous all-time high right here at 511, 512. This is it. This is a steal, man. Probably going to break to the upside. Look, curving up on the 4-hour. 1 hour is curving down, but actually starting to curve up a little bit too. Let's look at that daily. Probably down low on the Stokes. It is, man. And do we see some hidden bullish divergence? We do. Swing up to swing up here, and then swing down to swing down. And that tells me that the trend will continue to the upside. I like what we're seeing here for Nano, and I believe Nano is going to explode. I would get Nano. I would literally make a buy right now. This is a screaming buy, like it's an easy buy right now for Nano at $5. So there you have it, man. Can I commission you to TA my position? What does that mean? Come on, VeChain. Let's go to $1. Come on, baby. VeChain is going to the moon now. Let's take a look at VeChain. I'm so excited. It's like I'm saving the best for last because I love VeChain. And look, I had it in a cup and handle. I originally said, like, look, guys, cup and handle. These things break to the upside, right? So I had this cup and handle and I said, we're probably going to go here. Look, we now hit my target. There was my target, 7.2. I had this target way back here. On March 5th, I gave this call. I said, guys, watch VeChain. Pretty simple. And what I like is it's in the same pattern all these other patterns were, but this right leg just broke to the upside. And then now we're in this rising wedge. Okay. So what do I see happening for VeChain? Well, there's a chance that we're in this and we're going to come back down, come back up, and then break. If we break up, that's the beginning of a parabolic move. And we're now in price discovery for VeChain. So shout out to everyone in VeChain. I gave VeChain as one of my top 10 coins. Let's take a look back at my channel. Another call that my channel gets to relish in, and we get to just kind of show you guys, like, and it's from all the hard work, man. It's like, you know, you do get to raise the trophy when you win the Super Bowl. Have you seen Omi? Yeah, we love Omi, man. Can I commission you to TA my position? Yes, anytime, man. Pay for your wisdom. Yeah, can I see it? I'm here all excited with VeChain move, but I'm not selling this for the next 10 years. This is the future. VeChain will change the world. I will be selling a warehouse position for Amazon. Yeah, thank you. Not going to happen. Did you get VeChain for its purpose or more for the TA? No, I got VeChain a long time ago. And I like it because it had a deal with... I explain why I like VeChain on this video. Just go watch this video, guys, when you have a chance. When you have a chance. Whales are dumping Bitcoin right now. Oh, come on, man. He's spreading FUD through the market. Who even knows if what he's saying is true? I'm not saying he's lying. He's usually telling the truth, but he could be taking one metric and like blowing it out of proportion as well, in my opinion. You know, I don't hear it. My TA says Bitcoin's going to the moon probably by today. So look, price, VeChain. This is my first video that went to 2,000 views, kind of started putting my channel slowly on the map when really no one was paying attention. But I talk about VeChain here and why I like it.
Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm the Crypto Lifer. I hope you're having a great morning, day, afternoon, or night, no matter where you are in the world. If you came to my channel and it was called Ven, it was coming in at 44 cents, okay, with a market cap of only 123.
I broke down where it used to be, how much it used to be. I gave you a lot of knowledge about it. VeChain used to be Ven, the VeChain token, VEN, okay? If you said VeChain, if you sell VeChain I unsub, I mean, it's the same as throwing life-changing money bag through the window. Bitcoin 70K by next month. Definitely. Yeah. Did you get VeChain for the... No, I definitely... This is it, man. I'll watch it. Yeah, watch this video. You'll love it, man. If you're a VeChain guy, you'll love this video. Let me post a link for you so you can hop on over there real quick. Have you... this video, you'll love it. We break down a lot, and I go into the metrics. Look, I spend 10 minutes on VeChain alone and like really give you my price prediction. And look, I'm telling people to buy VeChain at 1.8. I don't want to pay more than 1.8 for it. I just really purchased my last few bags of it right here, and I said, you know, this thing is probably going to the moon. So anyone who took that call on VeChain, man, probably pretty happy at this point because, right? So, bam. All right, guys, we're going to call it a day with 33 people watching on my lucky number. We're going to stop there. Any last tickers? This will be the last 2 minutes of tickers. Just any last thing I could help anyone with, and then I'm running on out of here. I wish I had Economy. I wish I had some Hogue. It looks like this thing's going to continue to the upside. Look, up 69% and growing. Now it's up to 70%. I think it's pumping tonight, man. Pumping tonight. It's okay. I don't have to get everything. It's okay. Terra Virtual Collect. What's with Reef? Reef is blowing up right now. Reef had news that they were having a partnership with One. We went over that earlier today. And look at Reef now. 5.5 cents and pumping. I told you guys if Reef could get above this line here at 5.2 and then crack to its all-time high, Reef is coming for that all-time high at 5.56. If it breaks that, we're gone, man. I showed you Reef was this cup and handle, and now Reef is going all the way up to 6.5 cents. We got Reef down here at 3 cents, and I believe Reef is going all the way back to 30 cents. So we wanted our 3 cents to turn into 30 cents. We believe it's going to take about a month or two to 10x. I think I founced in, but what do you think of Safe Moon? I love Reef. I FOMO'd in. I don't know about Safe Moon. CHZ. ICX. Oh, yeah, you asked me about ICX earlier. ICX is Icon, one of my favorite coins. It's my top 10 coin that I put out on my top 10 list of coins that I really, really like. What I like about Icon is a lot of coins are making this same pattern, but the low is down in here. Now, this low is higher, and it's just giving me more optimism for a quicker move. So, and you can see everything made this pennant. Almost all of them made these giant pennants. And giant pennants make giant moves to the upside. Probably going to all break through these measured moves, in my opinion, eventually. So these measured moves are just the beginning. Don't take these measured moves as where we're gonna eventually end. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Just to show you my appreciation for your work. Anytime, man. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. SKL. Yeah, man. SKL is going to scale. It's going to do well. It's going to do very well. I see this going up 116% ICX in the buy zone right now. So this is another call here on the channel. There's your buy zone, man. And again, we could pinpoint. I could show you how to pinpoint accurate get in right there with the divergence, with projection. But that's going to take like a, I feel like a one-on-one tutoring, or like you're going to have to watch my videos a lot to put that together. What I can do is I can give you the buy zone. And I'm not saying the buy zone is the greatest thing. Because in the grand scheme of things, I'd want you to just know how I trade. And how I trade is I get in at the bottom of the pattern, like right in this area here. Like I'd be watching it and I'd be like, bam. And I got into ICX a long time ago for not a lot of money. So I'm talking 20 cents. So, I've already done, I don't know, an 8x, right? 8 times 2, 160, 9 times 2 is 180. About to hit a 9x right now, approaching. So I'm just on cloud 9 with my, I'm just waiting. I'm up a lot on a lot of positions and just letting them run. Just letting them run. A lot of my buys were in late November. And, recently I just started peeling out some Bitcoin and using Bitcoin to gain more Bitcoin. Really, that's my game plan, is to use these altcoins to make some more Bitcoin. Get into some long-term projects that I really think are going to go do well, and then have some fun and let this bull run come to fruition. So we do the due diligence, we do the work, and then we get to live off of that research that we did, right? And that's why I also like trading as my job instead of working for someone else, because I can do a lot of work in one period of time, and then I can live off of that research that I've done for a little bit of time, H-bar, please, if you have time, man. Damn, man. It's like a chocolate ice cream with that would make it a little easier for me, But look, there's my buy zone for ICX. It's in this range, right? With a low of 172 and a high area of like 199. So that's my idea where you should be getting in, okay? Stop loss below the 200-day moving average is going to kind of creep up. So I believe you can make it pretty close to the bone here. 17% stop loss, maybe even a 14% stop loss, something like that, okay? And again, I honestly suggest not using stop losses per se. And I don't want to, scare people. Oh my God, he doesn't use this, because I don't want beginners, I know someone just getting in and you have to tell them use a stop loss. But this is a bull run. You want to pick projects that you believe are going to go up and then dollar cost average into them. So if you want to put $2 to $3 grand in here, then buy, if you put 500 in here, buy 80 today, buy another 80 tomorrow, fill this buy box with different zones. That way it doesn't matter really what the price does. You're just looking for accumulation in this area. And then when it comes up here, you hit all your different buys, right? 179, 172, 180, 190, and you bought inside of the buy zone. So, in between 170 and 199, stop loss, there is the buy zone right there, okay? I'm going to try to use one of these balloons. Buy zone is right in there. Okay. In the green box. I think people understand that, right? And then sell zone up in here. Okay. There's your take profit, sell zone, whatever you want to call it. Right? 116% gains. Looks like it's a coming out of this. And I like what we're seeing here. And this is one of my favorite projects as well. I stand behind the project and I own a bag. I bought IOTA at 2017. Just found out now. What do you think about that coin? That's funny, man. You're like, IOTA is good. It's the entanglement. It's the entangle. So it does something different than blockchain. It's very interesting, right? It makes it completely different. Shout out to everyone here on the live if you're new. If you're new, there's a link at the bottom of my video right here, right? You can join my Patreon, number one, if you got a lot of awesome information out of this and you want to be tutored, and then you can also join the Telegram. Soon the Telegram, basically the way you'll get into the Telegram is through the Patreon. Right now it's open for free, but eventually we're going to get it more organized, going to get some business, organization to it. And we're probably going to close it off too. So right now it's like a steal. Like you're getting all this free information. No one else is providing this much. someone could tell you they're giving you free stuff and it's free, and as good as they can do it, they can't offer one-on-one tutoring for free. Nobody's going to sit there for hours, and I have to charge $100 an hour. I could be charging more, and I think it's, it's good enough. I think it makes me happy, and then I get the reward of helping someone and then watching people grow as well. Are you using a hardware wallet? Yeah, I'm using a hardware wallet. I'm using Trezor. It's funny, I didn't see the answer till you got back from the bathroom, the question anyway. Yeah, I'm using the Trezor and the Ledger Nano X and the Ledger Nano S. I have both versions. I have the first Trezor Model T. I have the Trezor Touch. I have the Ledger Nano S, and I have the Ledger. I also ordered the SafePal. I put it on my, put it on a card, waiting for it. It says it's going to get shipped soon. Might arrive anytime in the next few days. So that's also pretty interesting. Damn, man. Which one do you like the best? Honestly, Ledger Nano X has more support for everything, but I don't like the Nano. I don't like it as much. I bought Trezor 1 and I'm waiting for the Nano X now. Yeah, they're both good though. I like to have them both. Trezor 1 is easier to use. It's just easier to use, but doesn't support as many coins. So it's kind of like, it's an up and down. Ledger has a bunch of stuff, right? And so yeah. Anyway, shout out to everyone on the live, man. Thank you guys so much for jumping on in. I really, really appreciate it, man. You guys rock. Mean the world to me. 44 likes. I'm new here. I just joined from Portugal. Can you see IOTA? I just found out that I have 250. Can you tell me something about it, please? Thank you, bro. Man, I'm set out one last ticker and I'm so exhausted. I really am. IOTA's old news. HBAR, please, if you have time. So HBAR and IOTA, and then we're out of here, guys. HBAR and IOTA, and we're out of here. Did I even forget to probably post this? Yeah. I was telling you guys, if you join the link and you hit this, I have a trading room with multiple rooms. Once you join this, you hit the pinned message. In the pinned message, you see we have a group for the calls and charts only, a cool for big statements about news and reminders. Here, cool about Binance Smart Chain. Here, if you want to learn about Uniswap and pre-sales and DeFi staking. And here, if you want to be a beginner. And here, if you want to send a nice message about some nice gains that you made on my testimonials. So that's all the stuff there. So we go into the charts and calls only and look, and we give you actual calls like this one right here. And it's going to say ICX, USDT, buy zone. And we'll look and make sure we see that buy zone, 170 to 190. I said 199, but I'm being generous. But in this bull run, you can kind of space these things out and get lucky with it. So you have more freedom. You have more freedom. So shout out to everyone here, man. Thank you for coming on into the live. Ayo, Bem-vindo at Hugo. Hey, Adukin. Yeah, shout out to everyone here, man. Thank you guys for jumping on in. We're actually wrapping up, and we've been live for the last, what? How long have we been live? Since wow, we've been live for like, I feel like damn near 2.5 hours, which I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I'm exhausted, as you can clearly see. What a great, I'm just running on adrenaline. We're just pumping content into the channel. More videos out tomorrow. I have another video I recorded today. It'll be out tomorrow. So we're continuing to pump content out there. If you watched, we had a live stream interview with Crypto Love today. Unbelievable. I don't know if, I didn't see any of like my admins. I didn't see any of the regular people that watch my channel. I don't think anyone saw it, but it was pretty awesome, man. It's pretty awesome. We'll show you. He has 120,000 subscribers. Like, the guy's a big juggernaut in the game, in YouTube, and he, yeah, I reached out to him. He said he would love to do an interview with me on my channel, and I told him he was a huge inspiration to me, and to me that was just a big win, and then funny is Crypto Mike came on and gave me a $20 super chat and said goals, and like, to me that was just cool to see, like, people spreading love, man. Like, everybody's spreading love, and so today was a great day, man. Today was a great day. Like, this was a really awesome interview.
Index fund.
I go over that every day on my channel. The carburetor, we got the fuel injection. So anyway, I thought I added CC, but I don't know how to add. Does anyone know how to add closed captions? Like, do you have to actually write it all up and do that? Because I'm probably never going to do that. So I'll ask you tomorrow about IOTA. You already wrapping off. It's cool, my friend. Thank you for your live. No. You'll see that I'm 100%. And we're going to do IOTA for you. You're going to see that we'll do it for you. And it's just like everything else. Look at this. Let's take a look at IOTA. Look at a lot like everything else. They're all making the same pattern, just like ICX. If I do one coin, I do 10. It's pretty interesting, right? So look, IOTA is more in a uptrend too, which is an ascending triangle, and it's going to break to the upside. We're going to see a massive move in almost all the alts. You could just see, when you see 100 altcoins making the same pattern, it's just kind of telling you something. It's telling you something. So I see this happening, you know. Hey, Lifer, you have a fan club here in Portugal. We watch every live. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I love y'all, man. Do you know Jose Patricio? Are you and him related? Because that would be pretty cool. I saw it. I'll ask you tomorrow about IOTA. Sup, Hadouken and Patricio. You guys are awesome. So yeah, there's IOTA, man. I think it's going to do really well. 4 hours is curving to the downside, so it may I think it's just going to go sideways for a little while. I'm not saying it's going to break out in the next, day, but it may take a couple days. May come down. It may even test 120 one more time. I think you're low for the next, your ability to get in, that's going to be, if you're lucky to get 117, 115, that'll be like a steal, right? And then we'll look at the daily, probably ready to rock. It is. So like almost every other coin in the game. Well, this could be a double top. We'll look at that, but I don't think so. I'm more leaning towards the fact that this is that pennant that we were looking at, and it will break to the upside. So yeah. It stayed in a cup and handle on the 1 hour. Guys, I tell you one more thing and I'm done, man. Just join your Telegram group. Thank you guys so much. And someone asked one more thing, man. Remember, keep up the work, Greg. Have a great day ahead. You too. Thanks, bro. Damn, I was taking care of mom. Been busy. It's all good, man. I don't expect you to be here on everything. Post a unified chart in the group. It looks really good. I liked it. No. LOL. So Jose Pedro Valverde Patricio is not related to Ivo Patricio. He's in Portugal. It's funny. Yeah. So we did IOTA. There was one other last request someone had. What was the last request? It's stuck in my mind now. I might as well get it done. SKL, that's what it was, right? All right, we'll do SKL, and I'll answer if... thank you so much, Liver. Big props. Anytime, man. Anytime. Mantra DAO ripped hard, just like you said. Just like you said. Oh, we went over SKL already, so we can just show you the chart, and you can kind of... Wow, so this is what I had for SKL. I thought it might continue to the upside. We'll take a look. I thought it may continue to the upside, and honestly, it's starting to kind of break out now. Look at this. That's a breakout to me. That's a falling wedge, and it's starting to kind of come on out. So I see this probably approaching its next target. I really do. I'm very bullish on this thing. People are just getting wind of it. It pumps, and then that's what the regular people know, and then the newbies get into it, and then that's when the pump really starts to begin. So I think this could actually go even further up to the upside, but I see it getting into the 136 area and then continuing to the upside. So look for it to break the dollar and the previous high of 126, and then we're gone, man. A lot of Patricios here. My man, thank you so much. I sold the top, waiting to get back in. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here every single time, every single day. I love you all, and we'll be here back tomorrow, 9:30, like we do every single morning. Bitcoin dominance, and we will be getting into a lot of stuff. But today, man, I want to put this on your radar. XCUR, Hadouken, get on this. Get your charting this. Curate. This is on my radar right now. At $1.96, seems to be moving up. Seems to be breaking out of this pennant that it's in too, as you can see right here. This is moving. This is moving fast and furiously. It's on Uniswap, JewelSwap, Stacks. It's just getting out there. So people are really jumping in on this. Somehow it's starting to really create a bit of a frenzy. So yeah, this got on my radar today. Curate, XCUR, and it's already starting to move since we've watched it. So Zilliqua was pumping. VeChain was pumping today. And let's look at TVK, because TVK began to break above $1 again as we start. Yeah, $1.03. Look for TVK to do some damage tonight. I think it's going to hit. It just hit my target there. So there's our initial target. Yippee-yi-yay. I told you it was going to break this top level here. Funny, and it's funny. I love this because they can show you, like, I can show you this stuff in real time, you know. But had you got to watch the channel because I'm doing everything I can. 3 days ago.
Shout out to all my subscribers. This is
2 minutes of your
Crypto
time.
Lifer, and I have an amazing look at the beautiful actual places for your 1 cents, and I'm going to show you why it's in price discovery and more things are going to come. So let me kind of get here. When we look at the chart for Terra Virtual really quick, you can see this was the previous place where it had a wick went up. Now it formed a beautiful cup and handle. You can see that is a cup with a beautiful handle, and the price is now right where the wick was. There is really no resistance right now for this price. It only has a wick.
See, that was simple math. That was simple TA. And I knew that was when we were in this right here. That was when we were in this right here. This was the cup. This was 3 days ago, my friends. We're sitting at 60 cents, right? Easy, and we're very close to 100%ing now. And, you know, and I said, man, cup and handles. And I told everybody that cup and handles break to the upside. And I had the idea, so there was my target. Look, we went right to it, right? And then we also had the idea that we were going to break all-time highs. Now we hit this area. Now we were going to come back down and retest the all-time high, which was what we do. After you break up, you come down and retest the all-time high. We came down. What do? We retested the all-time high right here in this region. Then we broke up. Now we'll retest this high. And now we'll go to the freaking moon, dude. And now we go to a smaller time frame. Look for a pennant, something of some that we can see, some type of confluence. And what we see here is, you know, honestly, is we see a bit of a cup and handle again forming, don't we? So to me, yeah, you know, and then watch this little cup and handle do some damage and just work its way on out. But there's another call we gave you live on the channel, TVK, free, you know, free calls constantly every single day. I don't know what else. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. V-chain to the moon, baby. V-chain to the moon. H-bar, if you remember, please. Oh, okay. H-bar was the last one we'll do for you. Okay, H-bar, it's gone, man. And again, look, it was as simple as this, guys. It was as simple as making your pennant. Okay. Someone asked me if H-bar would pump, and I said, yeah, we made this pennant on the live stream. When someone asked me, will it pump? Do you think H-bar will pump? I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it will. Look, it's in a pennant. It'll probably break to the upside. Look, that's where it had an issue. You could have sold right there on my top line. Came back down, got back in here. You had at least a couple hours. I see this getting all the way up to this target here at 48 and continuing to the upside. And this is really when it begins its parabolic move. So I believe a lot of these coins are about to do some serious damage. We're going to see some big moves in almost all this stuff. So yeah, man, join the teller. I'm taking Ocean. It's in a bull pennant breaking out of the large bull flag. Yeah, we went over Ocean. Let me show you. Yeah, and it went to 160, came back down and consolidated. I'll give you Ocean right now real quick. Look, I'm trying to leave and I can't. That's how much I do this. I don't think you'll ever go to rest. Lifer needs to rest and be with his baby. You guys are funny, man. You guys are like, you guys will see that I'm such a hard-working person that you'll have to beg me to stop to work. Like, you'll have to beg me. But yeah, look, we got Ocean like this inverted head and shoulder. See it forming? At first, I didn't know what it was doing. Inverted head and shoulder breaking to the upside, man. We made a call on it earlier in the channel. Ocean doing damage. It's about to go up. Pretty locked in on this, too. It's going to break that previous high, its all-time high, 161, 169, and then it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. $2 Ocean coming pretty fast, not too long from now. So, all right, everybody, I love you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to post this one last one just into the chart so people can understand what's going on. Not every call is a chart. Ocean, USDT. I didn't fulfill every, you know, I'm tired, so I let it, you know, sometimes it's like, there you guys go, you know, there you guys go. All right, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow morning, guys. I love you, man. You guys are awesome. I feel like I have a family. I really do. And Jose El Padrino, man, you're my, like, every one of you I feel like is family. I really do. I feel closer than family with all of you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you obviously must be blessed and be doing the right thing. So have a good one. We're going to say crypto is life in a second. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And thank you so much for the support, man. We're growing fast. And we're going to continue to pump this YouTube algorithm. And nobody is going to outwork us, man. Nobody is going to outwork us. I'm telling you right now. We will not be outworked. We will show YouTube. We will show people in the world how to grow a YouTube channel. We're going to do it, man. We're going to do big things. Every one of you is going to be so proud to be a lifer. To wear lifer merchandise. To say you're one of the first lifers ever, man. Crypto is life. Have a great day. Love y'all, guys. Love y'all. Hold on. And then I'm going to sign off. Crypto is life. Crypto is life, man.